Everyone, hello, and welcome to our 84th episode of our Adventures in Excordia campaign. I'm your GM, who did not feel like waiting any longer, Connor. Playing with us tonight, Norvin, playing in Dario.
Hey, how's it going? Is Fergus here?
Mike's not working, apparently.
Silver, played by Tristan.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
I've heard everyone else.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Uh-oh.
We can hear you, Tristan.
I know.
Yeah, I see you lighting up, but no sounds coming out.
I see light up.
Karen, played by Pyro.
Fergus.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
If he gets it figured out by the time we get to him, it'll be the greatest intro. Katira, played by Liv.
Oh.
I'm alive. Mostly.
Down for a game of Civ?
No. Not with you.
What? I genuinely did nothing.
You genuinely did everything. This is your
He's not
fault.
allowed to check do the settings anymore. But anyway.
Correct.
Morgana, played by Shane.
The fitness gram pacer test is...
And I keep stalling.
I don't know the whole thing, though, so I'd probably have to...
test is a multi-stage
Pyro
aerobic exercise.
There it is.
Liv, quick! Quote Gaius' speech!
You didn't hear me doing that last time.
I told him you did, though.
I
I was informed that you did.
I don't mean to get...
Hold on,
Why
hold on.
would you not?
I have something to stall. Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Midna is unironically.
Kill Argonians. Behead Argonians. Roundhouse kick Argonians into the concrete. Slam dunk an Argonian baby into the trash can. Crucify filthy Argonians. Defecate into Argonians' food. Launch Argonians into the sun. Stir fry Argonians in a wok. Toss Argonians in active volcanoes. Urinate into Argonians' gas tank. Judo throw Argonians into a wood chipper. Twist Argonians' heads off. Report Argonians to the IRS. Karate chop Argonians in half. Curb stomp pregnancy.
I said you could stop. I was waiting for Connor to get to me in the order.
Oh.
You guys kept
We were
interrupting.
stalling for you.
No, I've been ready.
That's what we call...
I fixed it as soon as I said I reset all my mic settings.
Your Honor, that's what we call collateral damage. Anyway, go on. Connor.
So you were saying about Argonians.
No, Connor, go
And
now.
Zakiri, played by Fergus.
Hello.
And you were saying about Argonians, Shane.
He had a soul stuck in his throat.
Let me go back to where I ended it up. Karate chop Argonians in half. Curb stomp pregnant Argonians. Trap Argonians in quicksand. Crush Argonians in the trash compactor again. Exterminate Argonians in the gas chamber. Stomp Argonians' skulls with steel-toed boots. Cremate Argonians in the oven. Lobotomize Argonians. Mandatory abortions for Argonians. Grind Argonian fetuses in the garbage disposal. Drown Argonians in fried chicken grease. Vaporize Argonians with a ray gun. Kick old Argonians down the stairs. Feed Argonians to alligators. Slice Argonians with katana.
Now replace the word Argonian with Moonwatch, and you've got Freywick propaganda. Just
That is not the word I thought you were going for, Connor.
Wow.
What else could I insinuate? Last we
I
left
thought you were
off.
gonna say Jew.
Yeah.
Call sign gas chamber.
Last we left off, you all took a little fast travel through the Underdark, made your way to Salt Hollow, pissed off an old orc, summoned an illusory castle, and are planning to cross the front lines to meet up with Mivan, an old war buddy of Katira's. In 2 weeks, a vampire is coming to Salt Hollow to meet with Cairn alone, at his request. And
Does she know that Karen's not going to be alone?
she said he should be.
Huh.
She said, "I'm absolutely not."
For her.
She said, "I'm not showing up to have you all jump me. You can be you and me alone."
Smart woman.
Unfortunately for her, I know invisibility.
Should we explain vampire senses to him yet?
Pyro, I can't believe you didn't say the joke.
I refuse. Anyway.
So, we pick up as you all are leaving your night's rest inside the illusory castle summoned by Zonkiri with your heraldry waving in the wind. How do you all plan on getting to the front?
Well, could you verbally recognize what the sigil looks like, Connor? It's in chat.
A W made of your arms and important pieces.
Thank you.
You all can describe it if you'd like. It's your love child, after all.
Brainchild.
You know how hard it is to get your party to do that kind of shit, Connor. You should be ecstatic. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Zonkiri with a flourish as the large banisters unfurl from the castle walls, displaying a massive W, because of course we win.
Big
Where
dub.
each of the 4 strokes of the W is made up of the first, a mechanical arm, the second, a chainsaw blade being held by said mechanical arm, the third, a open-palmed, lithe elven arm, and the last, a white, hairy, muscular bear arm. Framed above it, a silver rifle with a bit of smoke coming out of the end of it, and below it, a hinged green skeletal arm, hand clawed and curled up.
And what's the main color of this heraldry? The color that this is all inlaid on?
Purple.
Purple, yeah.
Purple with
Purple equals win.
I just
purple
wanted
with gold filigree. There we
to,
go.
I just wanted to throw a wrench in there real quick. And what's the color?
Purple. Purple equals win.
Yeah, you purple backsplash with
Yeah.
gold filigree and accents along the sides.
Yeah.
And Karen, as all the orcs stare at it, suddenly the castle disappears. No, not really. But
It'll disappear in 10 days.
I was more making a reference to purple make things invisible. But
Whoop.
so, back to my original question. How do you all plan on getting to the front? There are wounded soldiers here and battalions that will be rotating to the front. You could go in on your own and try and stealthily navigate. You could try teleporting in. I believe there was also a plan of going back in the Underdark, looping up and coming out in Newford, and then going back to the front lines. But
Well, the first thing we need to do is figure out where exactly on the front line Katira's friend is.
Yeah.
So, sending people might want to make that happen.
Let me make sure that's prepped.
I
imagine
cannot.
we did sleep over the night, so let's do that real quick.
As
yeah.
for Zonkiri, Zonkiri's going to be
Let me check
getting...
my spells.
And Roll 20 still fucked my
Hey,
fucking
Shane,
page.
check your
probably.
spells.
Oh, I actually prepped him this time.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Woohoo!
Yep, sending's on.
Zonkiri's going to be getting the road roller.
And
Oh, yes, you told me.
And then, because I can... That's really got to be one of the most frightening things I can say, isn't it?
It's up there.
Did anything I say that isn't frightening?
Good point.
I'll let you know if I think about it.
Arcade. And where is this eye sticking?
Just sending it to the front lines. It's got about a 3-mile range.
Oh, okay. Beep, 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 beep.
Just want to get a kind of cursory glance at the front line, see what we're kind of dealing with.
Okay. You'll have to wait until you get a little bit closer. Here in Salt Hollow, it's the largest civilization, largest settlement. But I'll keep that in mind, and I'll let you know when you cast it as you're getting closer.
Solution 6.
So sending people, Karen.
Yeah. Who am I sending?
Mm-hmm.
Discord's been fucking me. Leave me alone. The ping went from 26 to 5,000. I don't.
What is the name of the person you're sending to?
Vivon.
Yvonne.
I
Yeah.
was trying to quiz him.
Why would I? Hey, whatever. Okay, what am I telling them? I'm serious. Discord's
Oh,
been
you
doing
actually
the
haven't been able to
thing.
hear. Finding out where she is what they're asking you to find out.
Okay, yeah. I'm being serious. It went from 26 to 41 ms and then 5,000 for like a solid 10 seconds.
Your upload
Yes.
speed was suddenly downloading.
Exactly.
We're trying to figure out where on the front line she is so that we can go have a talk with her, figure out what the hell's going on.
All right. Yeah. I'll sending Mavon and then. All right. This is Karen, friend of Katira. We're trying to get a read on your location. Could you give us any details?
Okay. She will respond. I am on the front, not far from Etherfort.
Anything else?
You
She's
hear
with-
the stunning silence. The spell, it's as if the spell expects her to say more, and just like static. And the spell
Great.
ends.
Fantastic. All right. So she's the closest settlement to her is Etherfort. So she's at the precise intermingling of all three.
Great.
As you recall, Katira, the portal from Dilnita to here spits out an Etherfort.
In either fort. That makes sense. I will reiterate that.
All right. So if we're known allies to Moonwatch, what are the odds she's going to tell them that we're coming?
I don't think we're.
We're
I know we label.
we're known propaganda items, as far as Connor said.
I'll say
I mean,
this.
We saw this down in Solus.
I'll say this. Some of you, your names are synonymous with folklore at this point.
Okay.
And the whisper of your name, people know that you live in Moonwatch. So introducing yourself as Zankiri or Morgana might alert people. But Katira is unlikely to be a name immediately recognized as, oh, those cryptids in Moonwatch. Got it.
Am I on whatever propaganda? Am I as like an orc or a bear, or is that just out there?
Call you Baron.
Baron,
There's a board.
a board. Bok, bok. I hate it when the listeners say when the bears say bok.
Roll me a d20, Karen.
Oh, okay.
11 and up. You're
6.
Okay. Yeah, it's known that your werebear lycanthropy is a thing.
Cool. What's all the silver weaponry doing?
Yeah. You, Zankiri, Morgana, and Andariel are well-known celebrities. Ironically, also Dat Rat, as though people don't seem to know that he's no longer with you. They seem to hear about
Dat
They seem to believe that he's a shadow agent.
To be fair, he could still be with us, and we don't know.
We would not know he's
Beaky beaky.
He's just constantly a day behind.
what's
There's
the
been-
trail of destruction?
Only a day ahead.
There have been times we've gone places and found dead bodies. We don't know where they came from.
I love that. He's like, I just do what I want.
Where's the Dat Rat spinoff? What is he doing?
You and Dom have one-on-one sessions.
It's like a different Fist of the North Star season. Follows a different character while the main story's going on.
But yeah. But Katira and Silver, you two are the least likely to be recognized. Especially since the rest of your compatriots are physically out. How do I put this gently? Abnormal.
Silver's
I'm
anonymity
purple
has served him well for once.
6'10".
Say that again?
I'm 6'10" and purple.
So is Mivan. I mean, not quite
Yeah,
6'10", but like, you're a purple elf.
Which means
it's
you're
odd, but
you're
it's
invisible
not,
to orcs. That's it. That's it.
It's not the most outlandish thing to see.
Next
versus
to
a Gith, a robot, a werebear orc.
a half-naked cyborg.
I mean, to be fair, the Drow do tend to be purple, and like the Eladrin can come in like a variety of rainbow colors.
Yes, but I'm also 6'10", so I'm a bit hard to miss.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're invisible. I'm just saying you're not an abnormal.
I'm invisible to orcs.
Yes, exactly. Nobody saw you come in the village.
Good. I just keep talking to them and they're like, who is that?
Unfortunately, Kieran has seen you sliced in half, so he's like, "Oh, there's red in there." Like,
There's red in there.
Oh, you're like a foot and a half taller than the average elf.
I'm a Shade Archive.
I mean, not.
She's built different.
Yeah.
They stapled another elf's monk legs to the bottom.
They
of her
did
legs.
that Baki treatment where she had her bones lengthened.
You know that long neck alien from Star Wars?
Oh no!
All neck. It's all neck. It's all torso.
I'm just going flashbacks to that one scene of the guy getting his throat slit with a lightsaber and the Google images. It's like Yarl poof, image slap.
From under 5 to over 6 feet tall. I said 6'10" it is.
Where did you see that?
Shade Archive.
Look at the Shade Archive. It says they're.
I made this before Monsters of the Multiverse. This was still when it was Tome of Foes.
Which would be
I'm looking at Tome of Foes. It says 5 or 4'10" to 6 foot tall.
Under the Shade Archive in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Yeah.
She comes from the derpy Feywild planet. I would believe any mutation. So, is it faster for us to go underground and go up from Newfort, or just say, "Fuck it, we're going over the mountains"?
Going over the mountains will be the fastest, but most treacherous.
Because I'm not really afraid of anything that can be in the mountains in an active war zone right now. The worst is undead, and we have a Zinc here. So that's just walking through a Kmart shoppers at that point.
Okay, apparently a bunch of my settings got reset because it just asked me what I'd like to open pedophiles with.
Damn.
What?
Wait. What?
God damn it!
Just
Hello, YouTube.
Just glance over it. Just glance over it.
The answer's changed.
I love when somebody drops a power word "stun" in the middle of a group chat.
The word you're looking for is chainsaw.
So, how are you all getting to the front? Driving with a road roller over the mountain, going under the Underdark, and trying to get past the guards at the gate, or some third option I have not thought of.
Does Frank have any? Do we know anything about Farouk's air capabilities? Because if we go over the mountain, the only thing above us is the sky.
You know, they are very technologically boosted.
Let me phrase it differently. Have we noticed any air traffic this close to the front lines?
Give me a history check. Or, yeah.
Help!
History or insight. No,
Alright.
History or perception. This as like a retroactive, like what you'd picked up on as you were traveling.
I like the perception. 24.
Okay. A shocking lack of ships, actually.
Noted.
Like driving on it's as if you were driving on the interstate in the middle of the night. but it was noon. You would expect more traffic, but shockingly empty.
Oh, that was actually a crit, if that meant anything. Shield.
Ah, same.
Alright. Just checking.
Eh,
Alright. Well, I haven't seen anything in the skies, so I think it would be easier heading over the mountains, honestly. Anything that's in the mountains at this point has either been hunted or is already it's only in its nascent stage of forming.
Probably would be better to avoid actually punching through the front lines if we're just here on a visit.
Probably.
Might not appreciate
Probably.
that.
And at this point, they're very much aware and have probably rigged any entrances to that underground.
I agree. The mountains, what's probably going to be least watched, least guarded. Probably relying on natural features allow us to slip in.
Yeah.
Relatively unseen, and at least get a good idea as to what they're working with. I would suggest disguises for all of us once we get into the area.
Hello, old friend. Hello, the head of disguise. Nope.
Anyone here capable of casting a mass illusion on us?
Perhaps seeming.
I was trying to be more subtle than that, Tana.
Who's Connor?
But you're the one who has seeming, so.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, dude, it's on staff. Oh no, you don't. Not anymore. That's why I was like, why the
Yes,
fuck? You
Bard.
asking-
Sorcerer, wizard.
that's why I was like, the fuck you asking them for?
Sorry, I missed it. Someone was talking to me about dinner.
Morgana's standing in the corner wearing a bed sheet with 2 holes poked out in it.
Oh, is it like those TikToks with the googly eyes?
I missed the request. Go ahead and repeat it for me, please.
The staff you have, seeming, disguises.
Yes. You want me to use it?
Yeah, maybe not right now. When we get over past the mountains to Aetherport.
All right. Sounds good.
Seeming has a duration of 8 hours.
But we might need the charges halfway through the year. I mean, I think the worst thing we've seen in these mountains yet has been frost giants.
That was up near the Werebore Pack.
I also love the phrasing of that sentence. The worst thing we've seen here is frost giants.
So,
Yeah.
who is driving the road roller?
Did we not remember Dat Rat Attack on Titan them?
Yeah, I remember they also killed him.
Maimed is closer.
Okay, no, sorry, they almost killed him, and then the DM remembered retroactively he did something wrong, and by a single attack, they didn't kill him, and then he
Well,
killed
Mike,
them.
We have a higher margin for error now. Me.
Road roller, who's driving it?
I think we only got one person that can drive it.
Is this a clutch?
I can as well.
So you're not taking your bike?
Was that to say it? Wouldn't Morgana be driving her bike and Katira be driving the road roller?
That is what we did last
and
time.
Ariel is 100% riding bitch on Morgana's bike.
How many feet people fit in Road Roller?
The rest of the party.
Okay, just checking. It's been a while since we had you. We got to use that thing.
Up to 8.
Thank you. No, I do not want to use Character Mancer. Go away.
So, will the driver, Katira, make me a land vehicles check?
Guidance.
Oh, I forgot you all had a gold-plated car.
God, we're fucking pimps.
Let's go.
This is a stealth mission.
Suddenly, the car drops. Low rider.
Very stealthy.
Who put on the mask?
Very easy to go under the radar with this car.
Sing! A single
Katir.
glance of light incinerates a chicken that's flying back.
Katira grinds it to a halt. My
Shakira,
fault.
Shakira.
I'll be tripping on my words a lot.
Taquito pulls to a heart.
And then she starts making it jump.
Liv, I do still need that land vehicles check.
I haven't heard.
You said
from you in
BRB.
a while.
You said BRB, by the
He
way.
said BRB a bit ago.
Amazing. You know
What
how long it's been
stat
since
do
you
you
all
want me
used
to
this?
use for mine?
Hang on. You all know how long it's been since you've used this?
Hell.
The roll 20 feature to let you have actions not be attacks was not implemented yet. Hence why your helm has an attack roll on it. Fixed it.
What attribute do you want me to use for my land vehicles?
Normally you use strength, just kind of either strength or dex.
I think I'll take strength.
Strength is you just kind of charging through obstacles, Mad Max style. Okay, 17. Welcome back, Katir. Give me a land vehicles check using your dex or strength.
You're driving the road
add it.
roller.
Add a D4 to it.
Also,
cool.
Shane, I'm going to point out, using strength, if you, though the DCs may be a little similar, if you fuck up with strength, it's going to be a lot worse than the dex.
That's okay.
23.
Yeah, you do fine. In your gold-plated lowrider, you stealthily creep up the mountain. Is there any extra flourish you would like to add about how Katira drives?
Yes, sunglasses.
The seat's kicked all the way back.
Yeah, the seat is kicked all the way back because she has such long legs.
There's my leg.
Her head's at kind of like a weird angle to try and still be able to see. And it's moments like these where you realize like just how much of her is leg and arm.
By the way, don't forget to put a count off one soul coin to fuel the road roller. This has been a long ass time since you all have used this thing.
Who has those in their inventory?
I have mine. I don't know if anybody else actually kept any.
No.
Morgana sold all hers, Kieran destroyed his, and Dario sold hers to a church.
I used mine to buy the Canian armor for my bike.
Yes. That's why I said you.
I don't have soul coins in my inventory.
Didn't we mod one of the vehicles not to be fueled by soul coins?
The bike.
That would
Yeah,
have.
the bike is
That was
fueled
the
by an
bike.
electrite. The road roller still is powered by a soul coin.
I will allow if you'd like to get one of your electrites from the fort when you went back to get the road roller. I will also pull you back to the fort next map so you can look at what you have. You have
the flesh.
you could take your poison one out of your ship, or you could strap in the living nuke one.
Like it's like a Fallout car. No.
It's just a nuclear reactor in it.
How do you feel about elephant's feet? I don't trust this. Thematically we should use poison, but
I don't know,
Definitely not.
I don't know, a gold one laced with fashion.
It's not big enough, unfortunately. You could absolutely have a little glitter trail shitting out behind it. Little rainbow streamers. Gold-plated rims appear.
living nature. Power with our token hiding behind it.
Power with the poison one.
Yeah, the poison was the best one.
Can somebody give me an engineering check to install it?
You know, no. Oh. If it matters, guidance.
I have tinker tools, not engineering.
If only we had an engineer.
We
Boo-boo-boo.
have 2 engineers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh.
D4.
I'll go with the At least one flash of genius to make it at least a 19.
And you have a D4.
Oh,
20. Okay.
20.
You
Welcome to
install it.
the secret season 3 of Arcane, where we do this.
You install it, and crossing the 20 threshold, you also gain a buff for using the poison. So with just the 15, you would have just had it power the ship. Now you also have a chemtrail you can leave behind you.
Oh, great, we're Singe.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
All we need is a flipper in the front so everything could go
Oh.
to the exhaust.
very doable.
Don't you all have a little scraper that you could just charge somebody and they roll over the top? And
We're singed.
So you bring up a little switch and show it to Katira. Flicked on, leaking chemtrails. Flicked off, nothing.
Lord.
By the way, Katira, here's the super murder gas. This is the switch.
Wow.
So, with your 24, Katira, or 23,
Yeah.
excuse me. Did you forgot to roll with proficiency. You have a soldier background. You have land vehicles.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Because I don't have a soldier background.
Hmm?
My background is hermit.
Okay.
We've discussed this.
Okay. My bad for assuming the elf who spent countless centuries as a soldier for an extra planar war would have the soldier background. You make it up the mountain. Karen, give me a perception check.
I'd love to.
As
Bless you.
Kira is focused on not flipping your car, driving up. She's too focused on getting the vehicle moving to worry about seeing the other stuff. Yep. You all start to get to like the colder peaks, and you do see a couple a frost giant settlement up. You all are kind of at cloud level, and you see them, and they see you, and you just kind of keep bebopping along. Fucking George Lopez theme.
Oh, right.
According to Wizards of the Coast, I am now Mexican.
That is an actual song.
It is.
George Lopez theme.
It is not a George Lopez theme. It is a song.
Which you were singing some of earlier, to be honest.
Like I said, the George Lopez theme. He wrote and sang it, didn't he?
No.
Can you tell he's from Alabama yet?
No,
Also, that was an
I think
amazing
George
show.
might actually be having a heart attack.
You guys.
It was.
You guys let me pull my
I did like this show.
Anyway,
Womp womp.
they see they kind of stop hunting for a second. They just kind of look at you. One of them points. The others turn.
Karen just like pulls out his sunglasses, just giving the really face.
I like to imagine it's about then that Silver just kind of comes out of a little like turret and just looks downside at them. And they're like, "All right," and they go back to the business.
We go home. Do we have a problem?
Just lighting up his fucking sharpshooter
Points.
shot.
You can tell me the name of that movie.
I actually watched it. Oh god,
What
I love the
movie?
way it's.
Don't be a menace in the hood while drinking your juice.
Thank you.
That's
I,
the name.
Something
That's
along
the
those lines.
I,
That's the
I
name
like
of the
the
movie.
Yeah, I like the Wayans Brothers movies. They're dumb.
So,
love
on your way down, you come down a little quicker than you go up. Surprisingly, your infernal machine does fairly well in the snow, possibly because of the
Warm.
hellfire plating that makes it up. As you all are coming down, you wanted to kind of sneak across lines, right?
Sure.
I'm gonna need a stealth check from the drivers.
Sneaky beaky.
D4.
Morgana, you'll have advantage.
Lit.
Wow.
Your vehicle's so small.
23 works.
You do?
Or 23.
26.
So somehow, your gold-plated pimp mobile sneaks across enemy lines, creeping through the woods
It has a very quiet engine.
All the plates are downturned so the reflected light doesn't go
It's
into
a
people's eyes.
hybrid.
It's,
It's like
Oh.
a Prius.
I mean, it is kind of because you have the soul fire and then you have the electrite. So it is kind of a hybrid now.
It's reflecting light into the snow, and everyone's getting blinded.
You're a hybrid
Sorry.
pimp mobile from hell. God, I love this.
Welcome
Uh,
to D&D, folks.
You all have crossed over into Freywick territories unnoticed. You get out far enough to where it's reasonable to believe that you didn't cross over, and you find the main road, making your way up here. Did you want to head to the crux where you assume Mivan is?
Should I try sending her again? And
Up
As
to
a-
you.
has been a day yet?
No,
Or, okay,
it's been a couple hours.
Lovely. Fantastic. All right, I'll.
It's been a
All
couple
right.
hours, regardless of the distance. You don't know how tall the mountains were?
that not make it longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do sending. We'll figure it out.
You all are bebopping down the road. Which one's first? The road roller or the bike?
I would assume the bike, because they can actually swerve around stuff. Actually, never mind. You're slamming right into shit. I don't know.
Yeah, Morgana's kind of like dropping her head and charging through small shit.
It was actually works for you being the vanguard in front of us, clearing out the really big shit. So it gets wild on
Listen,
through.
Morgana's got her visor on and Dario's face in her titties. She's just driving.
Since Kadir's using Dex, she's in front. Or Morgana's in front. We're wilding behind her.
Morgana, you come across it first then. You see a pull off of the road, and you see what looks like a tent. It seems to be part of the military, though it seems more advanced than your normal canvas and stick setup. Do you want to pull off or go past?
I mean, it kind of matches the MO we're looking for, so we're pulling off.
Okay. You Akira slide up.
Okay.
Then she'll send out Eru holding one of the lanterns to signal to the pitmobile.
He's got a blinker on. Tick, 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 tick.
And check the hazards.
When you get up there, the rest of your party joins you about one round later. You drop your visor and look around. You see this. Now, as you get closer, though it's the shape of a tent, you see on the inside there's some more permanent structures inset. A more like ceramic base that's laying on. You see people in some armor and hood helmets that seem far more advanced than what you're used to seeing. You also see a company logo on the side of this tent. It spells out EREA. As you look down at your antimatter rifle, Morgana, it is the same logo you saw there.
Uh-oh.
About as the time as your rest of your party is pulling up, some humanoid figures emerge from the tent. They look about like this. Let me show.
Mass Effect.
Cool. As they step out, halt. This is an Aurea facility. You do not have the clearance to pull off here. Please continue on your journey. As you see, they zip up the curtain behind them.
Hmm.
Can a charismatic motherfucker step up?
The road
All
will be
right.
still coming to a halt, so Morgana, it's either you or Indariel.
Either the -2 charisma barbarian
Or
or
Norvin.
the warlock
Hmm.
run by Norvin. I think the stats are about even.
I'd be forced to agree. They're telling us to beat feet,
Yeah, they're saying
and
you're
we're here looking for someone, but we're kind of being on the down low about it.
correct.
If we want.
Could go guns blazing.
Why
You,
are we
you,
first?
you want me to
Because
say
I
something,
asked,
Norvin?
and I said,
Yeah, go ahead and say something.
Morgana will step in front of her feeble-bodied wife.
She's still dizzy from the breast bouncing. You want to roll a lot of
Wife.
rocks. She hasn't quite recovered.
Life good. You life.
What authority does Arya have over here? This is, according to recent developments, Freywick territory.
They reach up and click something on the side of their visor and look you up and down. Reyes has full legal jurisdiction to be operating within these borders. If you have a dispute, you can speak to your regional governor. He looks at you and stops. I also see that you are containing a large power source, otherwise not. Wait here. And they start to step back into the tent.
That I on purpose.
1 second before they can get back in the tent.
Okay.
Hold on, do I have a spell?
It takes an action for them to open the door here, so I'm assuming they are turning to open it.
Yeah, I don't have any charm spells. Never mind.
You know, the sad
I'm here
thing
to
is,
blow shit up.
the sad thing is, I knew exactly what he was looking for when he said "hold on," and I was like, "You don't have any, man."
Just a gentle hand on his shoulder and a slight head shake.
So me make you saying shame.
You and that fucking meme. I sent you the origin.
I can't. It still doesn't have a name though.
Yeah, it does. I sent the name.
So, he uses his action, he opens the tent, and he steps in.
How far away are the other two? The other car?
They are now in the scene.
Thank you. Stop using one wrong.
Why do we stop?
Hand motion to tent. They are ERA agents. Apparently they work here and they have authority to be here.
About 6 of those agents now step out of the tent. The sixth one closing it behind him.
The heck is EREA?
I don't really know.
One of them turns to you. AREA stands for the Eden Research and Experimentation Association. Do you mind having a seat stepping inside with us for a minute?
Yes, we do mind.
Can I ask what your business is out here? You forgot to cast
Whole
seeming
lot
as well.
of Nunya?
You forgot to cast seeming.
That is correct. I thought it would take more than a few hours to get up here. Dungeon Master.
There was a point right here where you said you were on the road, and I asked, did you want to continue down it?
Correct.
And then I said, there's a thing to pull off on, and then you pulled off.
I was
Our
following my
curiosity got the best of me, britches.
So, Endariel, you actually do answer the Nunya business.
Pretty much.
I'm afraid we're going to have to politely disagree that this is entirely our business.
Well,
Start to spread
We
out a
saw a
little bit.
tent on the side of the road. We saw a tent on the side of the road after a long journey. We thought perhaps you would be able to share some food, maybe some lodging with us, but apparently we were wrong.
Give me a deception check.
So we're just gonna beat feet.
Give me a deception check. Okay, a 20.
Not training it, by the way.
Nice.
Eh,
I almost gave you disadvantage for saying none your business, and we were coming, then immediately switching to we were looking for shelter.
No, that was me, not her.
Oh. I thought you actually did say.
No, she did say none of your business because they're being kind of aggro, but the stuttering part was not her.
Yeah, I got that. So with the 20, they look at you, and they've kind of spread out a little bit so as to not all be like shoulder to shoulder. Well, if you're looking for food and shelter, you're gonna want to head back up the road that way towards Etherford, is where our nearest settlement is. We can help give you some directions if you're a little lost.
Much
Karen
appreciated.
and Katira, you can both give me an
Yep.
insight check.
I
Only
would
you
like-
two, since these guys are wearing mostly obscuring helmets. Only people with fairly high insights would even have a chance of.
Body
I got-
language.
I've got an 8.
Oh yeah, you can do too then.
Oh yeah, his is higher than mine. Let him roll.
6 and up.
Observed.
What about my big fat 0?
Yeah, you got fuck all. Zonkiri and Karen, these guys are very clearly. It's kind of funny that Zonkiri picks up on this. Intimidated by you all. They seem to have recognized.
It's the fact that he can't see their faces. It's easier for him to read mortals when he can't see the fleshy bits.
They
scared of us?
they recognize you.
It's like, please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us.
There's a reason they spanned out, but are not approaching you. You gather that the thing they looked at Morgana, they very clearly were like, "Oh, that fits the description of the," and they saw the rest of you pile out of the road roller and like, "Oh."
We recognize the womb tattoo.
real quick. You all know who we are.
You have their whole attention as they're all staring at you now.
Makes sense.
You know what we can do.
Affirmative,
You know what we will do.
possibly.
Allow me to make you an offer then. Agree to forget we were here? And we'll just leave.
And they kind of look back and forth at each other, and one steps forward. If you just head on up the road back the way you came, we'll be glad to forget this ever happened.
You know we can't do that. Fuck my throat.
It's been about 3 rounds since Morgana pulled up.
Oh, don't say that.
As Karen, you
Don't
say, you know we can't do that.
Oh no.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to. You hear all of you but Katira start to hear this high-pitched ringing in your ears. I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw, except for Katira.
Okay.
Damn.
Sting.
Fail. Success. Fail.
Is that a spell? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind. Brain.
Success.
Well, is it a magical effect to still have that?
What feature are you asking about?
My orb buff. Anti-magic
Oh,
advantage on saves against spells and magical effects.
Does this give me disadvantage?
I'll say no.
Oh no,
Uh,
that's spell. Never mind. Goofy.
I'd say Morgana, sure, you can have advantage.
Don't fail me now.
Okay, so you succeed. And Daryl and Cairn, you are stunned. As those of you who are not stunned, remember when I said I don't have a battle map prepared for if you all decide to kick off in a fight?
You lied?
No, I'm saying that the I'm gonna have to
Oh,
theater the mind here for a second.
Just chilling in my car and then.
I don't know what you're
Vibe
talking
check.
about. I offer to wipe their memories and we just leave.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
What? It's a real offer.
You all who are not stunned look up and can see this circular eye-like apparition above the tent. See this center, like, focus point, a series of circular glyphs, almost giving the appearance of an iris, and then this large metallic dome. Though, those of you with a more magical sense, like Zonkiri and Silver, recognize that this is not actually here, this is projected from somewhere. Can those of you proficient in engineering or arcana give me one of those checks?
I love my Tinker's tools. It has not become relevant a single time.
You want to roll Tinker's Tools intelligence base, Shane?
Hell yeah! Let's go, baby.
Alright.
You're saying God?
Oh.
Don't let Morgana be the one who gets the highest roll, guys.
Yeah, I think that's a little late.
That will be criminal. Zonkiri, please. Thank God.
Okay. Silver and
I just-
Daryl, you don't recognize what this effect is. Morgana and Zonkiri, you've seen creatures that have a similar sort of effect of negating magic. Beholders. The eye imagery makes you think of a beholder's anti-magic cone. But noticing that Katira is unaffected, you become, in this split moment, aware that whatever this field is targets archaeomancers, or those ones with archaeomantic ability.
Damn it.
And, more
Lucky
specifically,
you.
this is being shot most likely in a straight line from very, very high up. In essence,
He's got a space laser.
They have a fucking orbital satellite?
yep. And they were repositioning while they were talking to you.
Bastards.
They're all going to die.
So give me a little 5-10 minute break to throw together a shitty little battle map.
Shit, a little bit.
These fellas are they're gonna have to die.
We're gonna need to keep one of them alive because I want him to make more ammo for me. Well, actually, no, Zonkiri could just harvest his memories for how to do that. I guess we don't need him alive that long.
Crunch.
I love being rendered absolutely useless.
Also, I need anybody who has any magical effect going on to roll a...
You're gonna have to be more specific on that one.
You're really gonna be more specific on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have any spells currently affecting them?
Nope.
No.
Like
Oh,
4.
I'm gonna need you to roll a
Unless you
concentration check for each
consider
of them.
infusion.
I will. So roll a concentration check for each infusion.
DC.
10.
I can't fail.
Okay, cool. Silver.
Constitution check for.
DC 10. Constitution saving throw of a DC 10.
I think you said ancient fusion.
I did.
Pledge.
Okay, how many infusions do I have
Probably only 3 or
on
4.
right now? I have like 5 infusions.
You better
Let's
get rolling, big boy.
Enhanced defense on my armor.
There's
Enhanced weapon on my arcane armor.
Mm-hmm.
Gauntlets. Well, no longer gauntlets. It's hill giant belt. Gloves of thievery and winged boots. So 4 more.
As long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
Well, I also have some flash of genius, so
Can't more capability, so nothing said.
3, 4,
Hmm.
5.
Okay.
Wonder what would happen if we aimed that space laser at Eotef.
The continent.
You mean Itadia?
Yeah, Tadia, my bad.
Interesting things. This is also, I'm going to point out, a glancing blow from it. The direct line of fire is being held over the main battleground area. This is just one of the
Jesus.
auxiliary spots. The main
Guess
one-
we're going into
Shine a mirror into it.
fellas.
Hold
I
a
guess we're
big
going
ass
into
mirror.
space.
As you recall, Karen, you don't remember seeing any sort of satellite.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go look for it.
So go ahead and give me 10 minutes to throw together this battle map real quick.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really have to go looking for it. It's that way.
Play up.
I'm just gonna point out real quick. You know, you're on planet satellite auxiliary
Another-
shoot at y'all.
We're gonna go get it.
Wow.
You headed straight up's gonna send you here. There's gonna be a little bit of looking around.
I'm not saying go straight up. We're just gonna take our ship.
So
Do you not know how triangulation works?
No, he doesn't.
I sure don't.
Guess we have a science lesson then.
Anyway, 10 minutes. I'm gonna deafen so I can't hear you all.
Cool.
Hello, listeners. Thank you for joining me on ASMR map buildings. Today we're gonna start with a little happy little grass. Gonna place that down. It'll be our little secret. We're gonna place that down here. Down here. We're gonna place that down here. Okay. Or not. Fuck it.
We have effect, and you just head straight up from that.
So, turns out I
Yeah.
didn't really need 10 minutes. But,
He just finished his math lesson, so you're good.
oh, perfect. Because I don't assume you all are going to take long to deal with 6 cannon fodder, this should work.
Why is Morgana dead?
Huh?
You got no health.
What the hell? Bink. Let's go ahead and fix that. Nope, that's 17. That's not much better. Where on my health at? I said long rest. Heal me. Okay, fuck it.
All right, I would
We do
like
it live.
everyone to roll initiative.
Ass.
As was fated.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you get a? Yeah. I was like, how'd you get a? 1 and a 2.
As was decreed.
I'm back. Oh, already?
Yeah.
Damn.
I said I need 10 minutes because I don't expect you all to take long to dispatch low-level creatures like this.
Wait, hang on, I have advantage.
Music's a little epic for.
Nat
You are welcome to make it whatever you want, Shane.
Hell yeah! That's why I made this whole list.
Karen, what's your dex? Oh, never mind.
My dex is 12. Now is it just Archaeomancy or is it all magic?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. None of your Archaeomancy weapons or items are going to work. Your Archaeomancy staff cannot expend any charges. Any currently running effects maintain, but you aren't able to expend charges or cast anything.
Okay.
With the auxiliary shot, there is no effect on regular magic here.
I think we know how they're winning the war now.
This is specific gun against Archaeomancers. Noted. We haven't really made any Archaeomancy items yet. We bought.
We bought.
So, they actually get the jump on initiative, surprisingly.
We all rolled balls.
That we did.
Hear that, Silver?
Well,
We
they
roll balls.
did surprise us with a laser cannon.
Yeah, we're a little surprised.
None of us are stunned.
As a reminder. Don't
Oh yeah, I'm stunned. Never mind. Yep.
No, it's been so long I forgot most of these songs. Fuck it.
Let's
I
see.
should be in the music area.
All right. Here's my. There we go.
These 3 are going to move here. And you all watch, much like they've rehearsed it, casting in time, they're all 3 going to be casting Fireball. Right here. Let me go ahead and get the circle.
And I'm stunned, so I can't make my dodge. Can I?
That was good.
You automatically failed dexterity saving throws, I believe.
Yup.
The Road Roller is immune
Good
to fire,
news
isn't
is,
it? Or the Abyssal Fang is
Yes,
immune.
Abyssal Fangs immune to fire and ice.
Cool. Okay.
Good
And
thing is, you're resistant.
yep.
This area was already in need of landscaping. This grass is insane.
So, minus 12,
At least I have advantage on this.
minus 8,
Okay, never mind.
minus 12.
you had to say it, Shane.
I did.
Are they all hitting the same spot?
Uh,
Yeah, the
all
first
three of
3
them-
are all loving it at the two of us.
Okay.
Hey, Karen, at the edge of this radius, a little toasty on one side of him.
All right. After they cast that spell, you see their armor alight, and this halo of energy wraps around them.
Through gritted teeth, Morgana's gonna say, or Andariel's gonna say, "I'm stealing that shit."
The other three also sort of dropping into formation. There's my cone. Yep. Is the road roller immune to cold damage?
I don't know. Let's find out. It doesn't look like it has those stats in its sheet.
Shane, did they find you?
It is immune to fire, poison, and psychic.
Okay, so it'll take full damage from the cones of cold that are coming your way. Against all four of you, 3 cones of cold are coming in.
Jesus.
I'll see. What do you mean? Did they find me?
The sirens, bestie.
Oh, I can't.
So, good news for 2 of us, anyway. Or 3 of us. He's shooting an AoE of 6th level or lower at me, or 5th level or lower at me, right?
5th level, yeah.
Yay!
You have anti-magic field up? Or global invulnerability up?
No, because it's only 5th level or lower. No, wait, no. Nobody else, because you guys are too far away from me. Oops. It's Dimension Door, actually.
Oh.
Do you have a contingency or something?
Yeah, contingency, Dimension Door.
Nice.
Somebody starts dropping AoE magic on me. I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Good call. Where do you teleport to?
Let's go with right behind them.
Cool. Let's see how far away you are from these other ones.
You sink
You're
into your
within counter
shadow
range.
and just appear behind them on strings. Oh, fuck.
His body falls apart like a Roblox.
One is
entity.
one is going to attempt a counterspell. It's a 6th
Oh,
level.
there's
right?
no it's already been cast.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah, it's like a glyph of warding going off.
Then never mind. The rest of you, I need you to make your con saves. Thankfully, Karen, you can still resist this one. But it is more damage. Especially that second one's a little nasty.
There's 3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in order from going down.
Oh, great. I take the big one.
Ooh.
Youchies.
What's the DC?
14.
Oh, 14. Oh, okay. I'm taking the last one full.
Thank you for waiting your turns politely.
Yeah.
It looks so neat.
Is it half damage or
Half damage on a success, yes. Alright. And then similarly on these 3, after they cast their spell, that same halo of energy wraps around them, like electrons orbiting a nucleus. Okay. Karen, you're stunned.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, you can remake your save.
Oh, it's one of those stones. Cool. All right, Con.
It is a giant fucking space laser.
Con.
Yeah.
All right. No. All right.
Silver.
1 second. I'm just calculating my damage.
Okay. Take your time. I did throw a bunch of AoEs at you, so that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
5 by 2. So
14.
23 plus 28. Minus 51. Ow.
66.
Okay. That hurt. So I don't want to shoot them because I don't want to disintegrate all their stuff. So
Read.
since I have now 21 strength, I'm just going to go up and start punching them
Okay.
Think
with
fast,
my
chuckle
thunder
nut.
Catch these
with my
hands.
thunder gauntlet.
All right.
Oh, I could have actually done some. Actually, cancel that. Cancel that. Where was I?
Yep.
Instead of me me going to them,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use my new power armor feature.
Get sucked.
Yeah. Roll a strength check
For
Get
one-
over here!
For one or all
Gummo
of them?
gummo no.
for. Let me see. Is it a strength check? Yes. Roll a strength check on this guy right here.
Okay. I need
You
you to make
got
a wisdom saving throw first.
Why?
All will be revealed. It's a DC 14.
Sussy.
Okay. Well, wish me luck.
Yep.
Does
You are
Do
unable
we
to target that
have
one as you fail the
a-
sanctuary. You can choose another target within range.
He can't have sanctuary on him.
And you just
You just
go on
cast
the
an
cold.
attack spell.
After it casts, you're re-upped.
Huh?
What?
Bullshit armor.
That must
Why
be the aura.
described,
Oh, I'm gonna take so much joy in murdering you all!
That's why I described after they did their
Hey, get back to
action.
Monday. You're not supposed to be here. So we
Wait,
get
it would
back in there.
affect my class ability?
Let's post sanctuary first, so we can just take a grand
Yeah.
look at this.
They can cast multiple spells around.
I think it's their armor. It's like re-upping sanctuary. Is some
Is it
effect.
a harmful spell?
They did not have it
It's-
cast
They
when
can
they
do
cast the
damage?
spell. After they did their action. And
No. How does Silver's thing count as a harmful thing? It's just a grapple, essentially, or
It's-
forced move. Does it do
Yeah,
damage?
it's a force move. It does not do Guardian 30 feet. You can use your reaction to magically force directly.
You
to-
can make and that's an attack. That part of it isn't a harmful thing, Connor.
it is, just because it's doing damage means your forced movement is still harmful.
I
Still-
disagree with that
the-
wholeheartedly, but let's just move on.
Yeah,
You only fail
Sadly.
against one on the left. You can simply target the one next to him.
I guess it only affects them if they get to my attack range.
Your
But-
ability is not expended. You just choose a
Yeah.
new target within range, and if there's no targets, then it's wasted.
Okay, that one I guess, and I'm guessing I have to do another wisdom.
Is he in
Oh
range
wait,
in the first
wisdom
place?
save you said?
Correct. It's a DC 14. There you go. Chuck at the second one.
Actually, I'll just move up a little before I do this. Never mind. I did it already. So pull this guy 25 feet towards me.
I will allow you to take a step up if you'd like.
Yeah. And I'll just... With that, it says with a reaction... Part of this reaction.
Lariat.
So I could do an attack, so this is just part of the reaction.
As a reminder, this
15?
is, this is typically done when the creature ends its turn. But I will allow you to roll back and have you...
Oh wait, What?
It says when a huge or smaller creature ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you force. To
Oh,
save.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought it was. I didn't read this
Yeah, okay.
properly. We can cancel that.
You can pulled him there, and then you have your turn as normal.
Okay. Sorry, this is like this
good.
is
It's
just
brand new.
We just got it. Yeah.
It's also odd having essentially legendary actions go off.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
I won't do the reaction attack. I'll just do my 2 normal attacks. So that will be the first Thunder Punch.
That hits. 7 thunder.
Oh, what does it? I know there's a extra thing, but I need to go check that on my gauntlet. And
31 will definitely hit.
yeah.
Is that it?
Let me. Sorry, I never used my Thunder Gauntlet before, so I just want to make sure it doesn't have any extra effects.
They have disadvantage attacking people other than you until the start of your next turn. You kind of have like a gravity well to your gauntlets that focuses them on you.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. Bonus action.
I guess I'll put my temporary shield on me.
Cool. And did you want to spend your movement to go anywhere?
I'll stay right by this guy.
Cool. Katira.
Alright. God, this thing is so small. Okay. Hello!
Hello there.
General Kenobi! Does it hit?
Hang on. 28 will hit, yes. That was for something else. Don't worry about it. I was making sure I had track of when the rolled rollers damage.
I already did that. It made 2 out of 3 of its saves.
Cool. Oh, did you already mark it somewhere?
Yeah, on the sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Got 93 health left.
Cool. Yeah, 28 absolutely fucking hits.
Stunning strike.
Con save.
Nope, my DC is 20.
Stunned.
Done! Another one.
Send them back to Bomba Clat.
29
Come on.
hits. Another 18.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my charges to get back 8 radiant damage. Some sip. Flurry of blows. I don't want this guy to be standing or living.
24 will hit.
Yay. Another one.
Natural 20 will also hit.
Yo.
Open palm, what do you do to it?
I already have advantage because of stunned. Everybody has advantage because of stunned. So there's no point in knocking him prone. There's no point in pushing him away. He already has no reactions. I guess I'll just knock him prone to take away any movement he might have. Dex. Which I don't think he can make because
he's done. Yeah.
Even still. Prone. Prone and stunned.
I just kind of with my last strike, I just kind of take my fist and bonk it on his head and just use that momentum to drive him down to his knees.
Alright.
That's my turn.
And Ariel, you're stunned. Give me a Constitution saving throw. You are no longer stunned. Sun King.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Let's go with Yeah, I got the feeling if I try to cast anything, I'm just gonna get hit by 5 counter spells. So I'ma just chop this guy's head off.
Nice. This guy meaning the one on left or right?
Left.
Left. Okay.
Did we leave your guardian anywhere in Dario?
Oh yeah, my guardian should be out.
Did we keep it in the trunk of the?
It must have been in the road roller.
He's the trunk chimp. The trunk chimp.
No, that's Speed Racer shit.
Alright, so wisdom save.
Yes.
I was like, hang on, don't we have like a little mega thing right here somewhere?
Yeah, I'm right here.
No, the one that does whatever she says. Wait, the one that no, never mind. The one that does bludgeoning damage. There.
Did you roll it, Fergus?
I'm waiting for it.
Oh, alright. Yeah, no, you can't just have the fucking thing spawn there, Morgana. Nice try. Nice fucking.
It came out and it moved towards its attackers.
Uh-huh.
Of Andariel.
It
On
pops
my
on the
turn.
trunk now.
It's there. Roll its initiative.
It would have been out already.
Uh-huh. I also didn't make it roll for all the AoEs that went off, so...
Wow, that took a long time.
Damn.
Good. Roll 20,
Pyro, how does it feel?
please.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're able to target him.
Attack.
Alright. Oh.
Ow.
I've
35
decided you don't
damage.
get to live. Whoosh.
There's a secondary effect, isn't there?
If we were on the Astral Sea,
Oh, right. Never mind.
if I crit.
Cut that cable.
Yeah, you hurt him pretty bad with that. Bonus action. You don't get the multi-attack of your Supreme Commander, do you?
I do.
Oh, cool.
Don't worry, it's not as... it's actually... Remember how I told you the Supreme Commander's technically weaker than the...
Yeah. I don't know,
It's 'cause
that's
the
sword's
Supreme-
pretty scary.
Bro,
Well, see,
stealing
that's the thing. They do the
bodies.
same amount of damage, but the Supreme Commander only gets 2.
Oh.
Alright.
But that sword, baby, it's all about the sword.
Now, imagine these guys' reaction like, there's the Lich, and oh my god, he's got a sword! He just cut Barry in half!
That's, 40... 60... 69.
Nice.
Nice.
It's like Carrie fucks this one.
He is almost dead. He's on the cusp of single digits.
Cool.
As your sword glides through his high-tech armor like it was butter.
Butter.
You know, really was giving you a chance to just forget this all happened.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! The legends are true! I mean, it says the one on the right.
You know he's gonna eat your soul, right? You guys are truly fucked.
And-
You think.
Before we move on from my turn, Connor,
Yes.
remember how at the start of the session you asked us if you had forgotten anything?
Mm-hmm.
Holds up the sticks bombs.
Fuck! Did you want to use those?
I don't have an action right now.
Okay.
Yo, Dungeon Master. Fuck this fucking poop.
Can we all just take a moment to? I'm sorry, Andy and Morgana, but can we all just take a moment to be thankful that they didn't hit Zonkiri with the fireball?
But
I don't want to get powder exploded.
Oh, right.
Right.
Thank you for making that
Yeah.
make sense.
I don't want to get detonated.
oh yeah, I've got a shit ton of gunpowder on me.
Yeah, you do.
So
You're
Karen just
a
looks down
walking
into your
bomb.
pocket before you disappear. Oh shit!
Imagine for a moment he sees the reality where they flip which spells they cast. And he's like, no.
It's not even timer, K-Mancy. He just does that.
Would have been like putting a fire in the fucking munitions barrel of a ship.
Fucking mushroom cloud from behind Freywick lines. What the fuck was that?
It hexes Long Paul over again.
It's quite literally fucking BG3 where you just appear behind the enemies in the middle of a cutscene. Put a bunch of barrels behind them and say, "You want to try that again?"
Man.
Barrelmancy. Morgana.
Okay.
Where the fuck
Morgana
is
will
Magnus?
stand upright, dust off the lingering flames. And one of the eyes will flicker into red. This will be a good lesson. As the other one will flicker into green, as the visor will go over their eyes.
She puts in her earbuds and the Doom theme starts playing.
Well, run right up here.
Okay, you got my AirPods in.
Target the one to the left. Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
17.
Oh, right. Yeah, you make it. It's a 14, like the rest of their saves.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You never gave. No, never mind.
Okay.
Oh.
I never gave Shane back his racials, and then you remember you're never gonna get that back.
Yeah.
That's okay. I've accepted it.
He's just waiting until he comes to visit him again.
26.
Alright, and then I'll go ahead and mark that one. Because why not?
God damn.
18
That's
hit
over.
for another.
I'll roll Savage Attacker.
30.
Just see. Nope. It's regular damage.
Offhand?
I raged.
Oh, right. Okay. Looking hurt. Mages. The ones not screaming in agony or stunned, getting jumped, will have a decision to make.
They had a decision to make. Now they have last words to prepare.
Okay. And have you target that one. There. What is big fella? Okay. On the three on the right, Zunkiri, Morgana, and Indariel. Each need to make me a wisdom save as suggestions getting cast on you.
Cool. I'm immune to charm.
Cool. You succeed then.
Save.
What makes you immune to charm again?
My sword.
Oh, nice.
Wisdom.
Yep. Success. Success. Yep. As they all try it and suggest you to just keep running away. And then none of it takes.
What do you mean keep running? We weren't running away to start with.
No, we wanted you to start running and just keep running so you couldn't complete it.
Oh. You're the intern.
Alright, the ones near you, Zunkiri. Well, the only
Sacred
thing they have
treasure,
is magic missile.
This sacred treasure I summon my wife.
They're both gonna drop magic missiles at 4th level at you. 3, 4, 5, 6 darts each.
Shield?
Did you cast shield?
That's mage armor.
That's mage armor.
That's why it's not rolling the damage. It's like, what the fuck?
He throws mage armor at people.
Oh damn! One of them rolled really well.
Shield.
Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back.
Do you have
All their magic
reaction?
missiles impact your shield.
Shield.
That's all their actions.
Gaming.
Zzz, Sanctuary re-ups.
Gaming.
Okay.
All right.
Would it just be fair to say that they just have permanent sanctuary on them?
Essentially.
It's
So
not
that
like
was
it's
a
actually re-upping if there's no time between the time it drops the time it goes back on.
Technically, when they make
So-
the harmful attack, the spell ends, and then after.
I did the con save at the end of my turn, right? So go into
Yep.
silver.
Technically, you can hold a reaction until after they attack, and you wouldn't have the sanctuary, but I mean, it essentially is up. You are no longer stunned, Karen. Silver.
Yeah. I'm going to go punch this guy while he's down.
Yeah.
You could probably kill him.
Yeah. Boo boo boo. And do. Punch.
You kill him.
Punch. Okay.
He had 7 health.
Okay. Let's see.
Fist through the visor. You feel his skull crush under your knuckles.
Oh, that's why.
Okay.
Give me the wisdom save, by the way.
Me?
Yeah, in the off chance. Oh wait. Yeah, no, never mind. Carry on. You stunned.
Yeah. I'm going. This is actually kind of interesting idea. I shall go. How far am I towards them? Actually, measure. You know what?
The
I
first
shall
one, the first one kill
go.
him or the second one kill him?
First one killed him. He had 7 health, so that 19
Yeah.
murdered him.
Right now, I shall go here.
Mhm.
I'll move 1 up and 25 up.
Do
You
what
be
now?
flying.
Oh,
flying.
right.
I'm flying upwards 25 feet.
I know what he's doing.
Superman.
There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and just
Sorry.
move him.
Oh, initiative tracker moment.
Damn.
Okay. And is it? But wait, bonus action is my. I need to check on my. Is it a action to use my magic item for this spell?
It is
Yeah,
whatever the regular
okay.
casting time is.
Okay. I guess I'll just stay up top.
Katira.
1 down. More to go. Hello there.
As a non-math aligned
Save.
lesbian, she could not count past 4. So she gave up.
Correct.
Wisdom
Nope.
save first, Liv.
Oh.
Don't worry, you can fail that one. You haven't.
I don't know why I opened cards as though that would be where my wisdom saves
My
are.
dice must be stored here.
Dice is stored in the cards.
You're able
Clearly.
to target him. You still whiff.
Yeah. But I think, does that mean I have to make another save or?
Mm,
Okay, cool.
No.
And
Yay!
that'll kill him.
How's this? Oh, that'll kill him? Yay.
He had 11 health.
Let me use another blade charge. Get back 7.
You see the gashes that Zunkari dropped with the silver sword, and you think you see essence of its soul slowly leaking out in its blood.
Fascinating.
And
Flurry of blood.
Kill. All right. 29 will hit. Don't forget
Dex
to make a
save.
save for the new one.
Oh. Beep, beep, beep. 16?
You're good. It's a DC 14.
Dex save.
Trying to knock him prone.
Yep. Fails.
Prone.
And now I have advantage. Wah.
Another 11.
How about no reaction?
Cool.
La, 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 la. That's my turn.
Dario.
Okay. That one's marked by my girl.
Yep.
So I'm going to leave that one alone and hit the other one on the other side.
Mm-hmm. If you want to know which one tried to suggest you, it's the one on the very far right.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. That means I can't do it again, so.
That's the intern.
Okay, now I got to go to the far right one. All right. And boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
All hit.
They got us.
And add an extra 5 onto the last one, just because I want them all to be double digits.
No limp dick in the Eldritch Blast.
Alright, you do about half its health in one shot.
And now that she's not stunned and is feeling better, she's going to clearly pronounce, "I'm stealing your shit."
Shield Guardian's turn.
Field Guardian is just gonna hoof it. Right there. That's his turn.
Zonarch.
Right. These are against the downed guy. So
God, this is gonna be disgusting.
Certainly he won't crit.
Kebab.
Don't say that.
He's about to hit this man like Arthur's hit his dad.
all right. First attack.
Nice.
What the
And
hell?
to clarify, this is non-lethal.
Alright. Yeah.
Rang his fucking bell.
Shane, I'm just picturing the fucking Garen ult, the fucking Damasio! Silver sword.
Boom!
And you know what? For thematic's sake, Zonkiri just kind of leaves him impaled and twitching on his sword as he's just walking over with him toward the little command center.
Cool.
He kebabbed this man.
You're coming with me.
You all see little shadowy puppet strings grabbing onto it, so he's
Oh, no.
writhing against it.
No.
As if it's
No,
trying
please.
to kill itself on the blade and being prevented from doing so. Morgana!
I'm going to.
He's out,
bust-
right?
Yeah, he's unconscious. You got it.
Okay.
He had like...
There's no X on the tokens. I'm just making sure.
Oh, yeah. He had like 11, 12 health, I think. And then you dropped the crit. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to open up my large repertoire of abilities as a barbarian. I'm going to hit him at advantage.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait,
Wisdom
wisdom.
first?
Yeah. My fault. My fault, King.
Ooh.
I have advantage, Connor.
Oh, you're good.
You
Then you
have
kill
to
him.
learn to read the gray.
You kill him. He had 24 health.
As he probably lurches back in fear, as Morgana slides in with a chainsaw right into his neck and perfectly decapitates him. She'll reach out with that same hand and catch the head and look towards the other one. When they retch in fear, you can see their joints in their neck much easier.
Jesus Christ.
And then she'll just drop
Christ,
it as
how
she's
horrifying.
staring at the next one.
To be or not to be, fucking terrifying.
And next in line, another wisdom save. Oh,
Failure.
you know what? Even better. She's just gonna slowly walk past, just staring him down as she goes to the next one.
He sees momentarily his sanctuary circuitry, forcing you to like look away. Yeah, you just about face to the other one. Please don't fail this one too.
It's like a shark cage. Just
Hold on. I had an idea even worse. I need to make sure I pass it first, though. Okay.
There you go.
Since I pass this one, as she's going, she's gonna reach out a hand and slowly turn the guy's head with her to make her watch. Or make him watch as she goes ape shit on the other one.
Hell yeah. Right.
Roll D8 to see if I... No. And then I have my bonus action, so... Rip.
That kills him. And then there was one. Anything else?
Just take an arm off with each swing.
Surrender
And then-
might be a good idea.
She'll turn towards the next one.
Dorothy.
Sinkiri, is that one next to you unconscious? Or?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He's kebabbed at the moment, but yes, he's still alive.
Okay.
He's going to be explaining to me how this all works.
This one over here is going to attempt to Misty Step.
Counter
Yeah.
spell.
Yep. Which one of you is countering?
I'll do it. I can get my spells back easier. And mine pops out as a level 5.
Oh, Discord. I was wondering when you did that again.
And then the only thing he has left, hey Morgana.
Yeah.
Surrender is always an option.
Oh!
It's
He hits.
That he does.
You feel a
Weird.
stab in your back.
Back. I'm looking straight at him.
Okay. Well, this is like as you're slicing the guy's arms off. You feel like a Julius Caesar style. Chink! For 5 damage. And then
Friends
you
are on guard?
slowly turn.
You mean 2 damage?
2 damage, excuse me. You slowly turn to see him there holding the knife. And just lets go of it as you turn.
He just scratched the paint off of Morgana.
Damn.
The purple
That
turns
was
to
a
red.
gift from my wife.
I'll give you +1 adamantine, just let me live.
Where?
Karen. It is your turn.
Yeah. Considering something, I'm gonna walk over here. And I'm not gonna get between Morgana and her thing. I know better. No, I'm just gonna chill over here. Yep. That's my turn.
Okay.
As I gaze down at this thing, contemplating.
Silver.
Hold up. Just wanting to check something. Nope, not that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, 30 here. How far? 70. Too far for me to go to help with Flash of Genius. But I'll move closer. I'll still be in the air, just looking closer, observing. And what else can I do? I guess I'll use my dagger for just to heal me a bit.
Anything else?
Yeah. Submit. That's 8.
Anything else?
That will be all.
Katira.
All right. That one we're leaving unconscious. Let's see if it's... Yeah, easy dub. With some... Nope.
Tragedy.
Tragedy!
It doesn't have Sanctuary on. It uses
Oh, it
bonus action.
doesn't!
It attempted to Misty Step out instead.
Oh, stab.
Hit. AC's 15, so.
Oh, good. Stunning strike. No, not 2, just 1.
Damn.
Fail.
Fail. Stun. Advantage. 15 just hits.
This bitch trying to kill steal me.
No, she's just setting you up, man. Don't worry, don't worry.
How bad does he look? How bad does he
He
look?
had taken no damage before you hit him, so.
He had taken no damage before I hit him. 2 more hits isn't gonna kill him, bestie.
Double crit.
I do a D8 plus 5 on my
Double
unarmed
crit.
strike. We're gonna be fine.
Double.
I wanted a 100 to 0 his ass.
They're not. No one's gonna do that.
I
Florian
can.
knows.
29 will hit. 8 bludgeoning. 25 will hit. 6 bludgeoning.
There we go.
Want to knock him prone?
Yeah, I do. I think Morgana will like it if he's stunned and knocked prone. Next save.
Well, he can't succeed.
No reactions.
Hey,
He's
you
prone.
knock this shitter down. God damn it, Liv.
Now you don't get to steal my kill either.
Hey, you
We'll just look at Katira and like, what the fuck?
was lining up her kill shot and just
I did it for your wife.
as you drop a fucking haymaker and drop this thing to the ground.
That made sense to say in my head.
You trying to get fresh with my wife?
Dab.
Now you do have advantage, so you actually do hit.
You do.
What are you?
Just imagine Adam West stabbing the ocean.
And
Wow.
now, block.
Oh, right. I was like, why did your
Oh.
fist do so much? Oh, right.
Oh.
Once again, continuing the trend of your shield guardian going right after you. Oh, wait. It should have gone way earlier. Oh, well.
Oopsies.
I forgot to
Yeah.
restore him.
I think you'll be okay.
You almost get him. You almost got him.
And that's my turn.
Oh no.
Zarnak. Did he do anything?
Shades.
Do you kill Steel from Draco?
I'll jump to Shane. This thing's got almost single digits of health. So, unless you wanted to.
No, he wants that soul. He wants to slurp up that soul.
He
It
needs
just
nom-noms.
saves.
Oh.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh, your snack time was averted.
Damn.
I like to
That's
imagine
crazy.
it sees the Mind Silver coming, and just whatever Morgana's about to do, it just throws itself into her blade.
Please. Mercy. A clean death.
Morgana.
I wouldn't call death by chainsaw clean in any way.
If Zonkiri's the alternative.
You said he's in single digits?
10 health.
10 health? Okay. I guess I'll
It's
actually...
just damage to the flesh, not damage to the soul.
As he's struggling on the ground, Morgana will bend down and pick him up by the neck. Lift up. We'll point the stunned researcher towards Zonkiri with the kebab. Be grateful. Your friend is going to have it much, much worse than you for much longer. As she will set the chain blade in between said researcher's legs
Oh.
and let go.
Oh.
Roll your attack.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
Pyro,
you got
you
it.
remember that sound you made last night?
Yeah.
right. Doing the old saw bit.
As you bisect him and blood splatter. You will look around. What was originally looked like kind of like a campground. There is now blood and fire and soot everywhere. It is very apparent something very bad went down here.
God damn it.
You'll see the red eye flicker and kind of look towards the other eye. And you'll hear, you see, in crevices on the body, you can leverage a lot more force. And the other eye will just flicker about as acknowledgement.
But interesting.
Only Discord doing this. God damn it.
So,
Creepy
Sunkiri,
little
what are
honey,
you doing
creepy
as we're
little-
now out of combat?
Shane or Connor.
Hmm.
Karen grimaces at that. The last thing I heard was you dropping that bitch on the chain blade.
Yes.
I did
am
fatality
checking
him.
their armor.
Karen's not checking the guy next to him. He's taking off any dangerous looking bits, and he's gonna kind of drag him off to the side and cast Revivify after tying him up.
We have a live one.
Yep, that's you. This is Karen doing something.
Okay.
I'll basically just be directed by Silver and Mogana and Zonkiri and like stripping off bits of armor and things.
I'm spending the diamonds.
Does he let Karen revive him?
No, please.
Yeah, that's right. Is the soul willing to come back from death?
It knows who's reviving it, so
Yeah,
No.
similar to Speak with Dead.
because it knows who you are, it will choose death over whatever it could be walking into.
Okay. Are the diamonds still expended?
You cast
Okay.
a spell and it just fails.
Yeah, that's fine. Damn.
I feel
fool.
like you hear that noise when you try to do something on your computer and it goes ooh.
All right.
I'll say, like, since you hear it respond to you, like, as you're trying to revive it, it just says, "Death is better than whatever you need of me." And his spirit just disappears before you get a response. And you are very aware that people who know of you know it's better to die than let you have their way with them.
Please don't tie me up to the rock. Please don't get the honey.
Not the intel. Not the intel.
Everybody thinks I'm the good one of the group. Stirring tea.
No. Do that about Silver.
I think the cleric must be the good one. Ding, ding, ding. Not true.
Karen wasn't going to do anything wrong to this one, but yeah, fair enough.
Your
He
group
doesn't
has
know.
a reputation.
That is fair.
We are not the good guys.
Everyone has a
You said
reputation.
Karen wasn't going to
Me,
do
I would
anything
think.
bad to this one.
It doesn't trust being
Yeah.
in the vicinity of Zonkiri anymore. It doesn't matter. It's like, full stop.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Zonkiri last because you all were gonna look at the armor, and then he was gonna go
This
in the
one
tent.
wasn't a slaver, so
Yeah.
Those of you pulling on the armor can give me an Arcana or Engineering check as you pull it apart and try and look at it.
Oh, I'm
Fun.
just
Both
I'm
are the
pulling it
same for
to
me.
hand to people.
Oh, fuck you.
Abther shakes his head disapprovingly. She
Do-do-do.
learned nothing.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Better than- Nice.
Your
Yeah,
Doom
I
Orb
wish I
goes
could've
too close to
fucking rolled
Endario's
that.
head. You start sucking
It's
the
okay.
intelligence out of her head.
Leah, I know what it is. I know what it is. So, Dilneater is a communal community property planet. So, Morgana got half of your Arcana in the marriage.
Nice.
Will engineering have a different info from Arcana?
Yeah.
Just for fun, flash of genius on Morgana.
Yeah.
Since she's helping me.
Pushing her to a 19 or 20.
19.
No.
Okay. Morgana, you gather that these armor, all these magic items that are on these creatures, have the tag of requiring attunement by an Araya agent. They are designed, and as you pull it off of them, it's literally like woven into their skin, and you see like it rips out skin and muscle and bone. You see they have like laser carvings on their ribs.
Wow. I hate
Wow.
this.
Damn, these guys are
Just
committed.
like Chaos Arm.
Keep it.
Just like Chaos Warriors. Sorry.
And Silver, you gather that the spell that it's creating, you're seeing, you don't find any electrolyte on them. You realize it's being broadcast from somewhere, and these are all kind of like receiver suits. And that they're only paying for one big pylon, and then all their agents in an area are having a spell cast on them.
And
Really good
you see
internet.
You see that kind of Bluetooth spells. You see that these ones are set to receive the energy and cast Sanctuary on them.
Did you turn Freywick's commander into Elon Musk?
Ew.
I
But
can't wait to kill him.
I will say with your 24, you have a pretty good feeling. You understand the mechanisms they use to do this. You are suddenly impressed, and with a little bit more time, you might figure out a way to signal jam it.
We're being Starlinked.
Or
Connor, please refer to
what
this
if
guy's
I
Excordia
could
chat.
signal track it to its source?
You could if Zonkiri wasn't opening the place where its source is now.
Ah,
I'm looking, Shane.
The
He's
Bluetooth.
typing.
The Bluetooth auto attack.
Yeah, the Gragas. I saw you typing as well. And Bluetooth.
She sent the satellite jam, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna just put in all caps the Bluetooth device has been connected.
So Zonkiri, you step into this tent. Slightly extra planar, like a rope tricks level of extra planar.
Yes.
You step in and you see it's mostly like recording devices. You see the pylon that's emanating the power. There's a shard of electrite in it if you'd like to extract it. And there's a large terminal that has been logged off. Give me an engineering or arcana check as you look around the room to gather more hidden details. I'm assuming the rest of the party is still doing their stuff outside, or would you move inside with him?
it's not really possible to salvage this, right? The armor, right?
Right. You would take, well, it would take an extensive process to prepare your body to be able to use it, to qualify as the type to use the armor.
We can keep the pieces that we ripped off, right?
Yeah, but it's decent. Like, it's high quality tech. So it's
Fine, I was
it's
planning on
relatively
keeping them anyway.
Yeah, I guess since I figured I can't really do much with the armor, I'll go with him.
scrappy. This is Zonkiri with your 29. One of the information relay points. It seems that as you're examining the room and seeing the types of things laying about, for one, you were very quickly able to gather that these are the folks who are giving that tech boost to Freywick. If it wasn't already clear from the stuff their peons are rolling up with. Additionally, if you were able to break into this terminal, you would be able to see the last couple reports that were sent in.
Ooh.
The electrite, I'm going to roll the color for now. Roll me a d20 to see how big it is. It'll be either a small or a large. Okay, you have a large.
So
So,
legalized nuclear bomb.
you all walk in and see Zonkiri casing the place.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Anything worth stealing in here?
Ente.
We had to know that was going to be the answer.
You all see a whole bunch of like tech components, work tables where they're repairing things. You see a series of like hammocks where these folks were sitting or sleeping, and they brought every single person out when they saw it was you.
Any antimatter?
Nope. You're looking for energy cells?
Yes.
Give me an investigation check as you're tossing through their stuff.
Let's have this newfangled crap. Nah.
No, you don't find any Morgana.
Unfortunate.
Silver, you kind of happen up to Zonkiri as you also spot, or I'm assuming he's going to share the information that if you all can break into this thing, you can get some info.
Yeah, he'd share that.
So this would be Thieves' Tools intelligence based.
Thieves' Tools Intelligence Base, which is the same as my dex. I don't think my gauntlets will help
They do.
here.
I have allowed them
they
to do
do?
hacking before. Yep. Karen, that car is covered in ice, so you're right at home.
Yep. But you can't freeze a polar bear. Let's just chill out over here.
You should lay on the bike. It's made out of Acadian metal. Shit's
Okay.
chilly.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, it is. Have you
juices
seen it?
from
Drip.
both of you on that on that bike, so I'm gonna be in the car.
Silver, you start working away with it. You get in. The gist of the final reports. It seems that they were reporting the efficacy of specific prototypes of weapons and such used in the battlefield. As you and Zonkiri are reading over it, it reads very clearly that the interest of this party is using this war as an R&D experiment.
Oh, so we're fighting Raytheon.
Kinda. Yeah. You see
Yeah,
Swear to God,
Defense
if you make the leaders of this named Lockheed and Martin.
We have enough military defense budget to fight God, and God, we win.
Mr. Martin, you have a guest. Oh, if it isn't... Anyway.
Oh.
No. The leader of this organization is not called Lockheed nor Martin.
But could it be?
No.
You know, fun.
It's Boeing.
He's called Lockton Marheed.
Silva, can you see what the last messages they sent out were?
On it, as I look down,
Want to know what that weird eye thing above this tent was?
So you look at the last couple messages sent, and they're just like, modification, serial code, results. And there's just a series of those, testing out different ways to alter the weapon they've sent out. When you look at the received messages, the very last message sent is actually the coordinates of where to send the auxiliary fire at you all. You see the name dropped very quickly. Possible Moonwatch agents identified as weirdos spotted behind lines, requesting auxiliary cannon and then your coordinates.
Well, that's not good.
I don't understand. How'd they see through our seeming so easily?
Theming?
The one you cast on us.
The one I forgot to cast on all of us.
I think that's how.
I started thinking that
so
either you were looking around.
they know that we're here, right?
Now all of China knows you're here.
I'm going to cast seeming, and now we all look like asshole agents.
As a reminder, your archaeomancy weapons still don't work.
It's still pointing at us.
They don't work in the tent?
Is there a way that we could deceive them, like transmit that target's eliminated?
I wouldn't go for eliminated.
we six grunts took down the weirdo single-handedly.
No, just
Uh-huh.
rather than
Very
saying
good.
rather than saying they eliminated, just send a message basically saying the fact that turned out not to be the weirdos.
They
Well, you know,
they killed some
probably-
of us and then they just left. It's kind of weird.
Probably not the first false alarm, because everybody just sees like a weird group of adventurers. Like, it's the weirdos. Like, nope, it's just a family of bugbears. Oh.
Just regular weirdos.
You could easily.
That's a legendary cleric polar bear. That's just a real bear.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not even the right color.
I
also
just
tell-
want to send an all clear sign so we could turn off this thing.
It's an old code.
Affecting
But it
us.
checks out.
all clear, situation resolved, false alarm.
Yeah. Easy enough. You send it. A couple rounds go by. That projection disappears.
Interesting. That certainly explains that. There's a large piece of electrite over here. Silver, do you think you could take the entire pylon? Silver?
Might have been
Yeah.
yelling at him.
By the way, if you wanted to know the color of the electrite you all are pulling out,
Vaguely.
Gray. Is it a big ass one?
it's the
It's
same
large.
size as your nuke one.
Oh yeah.
Living nature.
Jeez. These guys toting around some artillery, huh?
Give me
They
a
have
history
a
check.
mass-
Anybody proficient in it?
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, Morgana.
I wanted to pull it out of my ass again.
Is nobody else proficient in history?
I'm not.
Morgana,
Nope.
I will let you if it's just some
I
kid.
am.
Oh, never mind.
You
I let you get up just to knock you back down.
did.
It's his favorite
And
activity.
it is. And
Hit me
Daryl
with
and
the open
Zunkiri.
hand passive.
It is money.
You're prone. And Daryl and Zunkiri, you both know that the outer ring, you all are on what's really considered a colony planet. It's not as advanced as the outer places of the galaxy. Those outer places have some pretty high tech. This is still beyond what you imagined, but you gather that there's some old world money at play here, pouring into this research, research endeavor.
Bring third party.
What else can I say?
We're getting cold. Are we creating the situation? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's about all I can say without giving away too much. Very clearly, old world money is at play here, which is supplying the amount of resources here.
Interesting.
Hmm?
So it's probably one of the, you said the inner rings of the galaxy are more advanced?
Outer. So technically,
Outer?
when they make new planets, they push everything else out, and then they spit. The gods live in the central star. They push everything out, and they spit out new ones near them, and then
Okay.
like rings on a tree.
What?
You know, like new growth in the center, and then it spreads out.
That's not how trees work.
No.
It isn't? I thought it was.
No, trees
No.
layer themselves on top of each other. Each ring is a newer year of growth that gets
The
covered
inner
up.
ring is the oldest part of the tree.
I had that back.
Say like the expansion of the universe, right?
College graduate people,
Yep, I have my degree. I have it
Not
behind
in,
me.
not in trees.
not in science.
Well,
To say he did say he major in our arboreal sciences.
neuroscience. Yep, I took biology classes. I should have known that. Oh well, I didn't do great in them.
Anyway,
What do
Still
you
got the
know
degree.
about-
If you want to use that as a reference, say like skin cells,
Rings on a skin cell?
not
What?
rings. Skin cells grow on the inside and push the old shit out.
Yeah, that.
High
Society.
school dropout people.
Society.
Society. So, that's what you all gather. Is there anything else you all wanted to try and do? You still
take
have your
pylon.
What color was that?
That big blob there? That one.
No.
That color.
Where? Okay, yeah, I was zoomed out all the way by the car.
I figured that's why I focus pinged.
Wait,
That's the hexadecimal code.
what the fuck's correct?
Is it connected to a bunch of circuitry that needs disconnecting, or are we
You would it'd be wise to
Moving it.
disconnect it and then move it. But you could move it while it's attached. It's very heavy.
That's why I'm here, baby.
There's a... Oh no.
What happens
What?
when you touch it with their bare hands?
And Silver. Silver's got a strength of fucking 21.
I was gonna say you could on the bike it'll probably topple it over no matter how strong you are, but on the car and then it hit you have now this pylon and your car has
Okay, so we're. What do I need to do?
engineering check.
Unscrew this.
Can I give him
Engineering
advantage with my
You said-
tinkers?
Not a fucking chance.
Oh, it's worth a shot.
Okay, engineering intelligence check. Strength
Dexterity.
or
This is
dexterity. Okay.
this really is basically just unbolting it and having Morgana lift it.
Do you have advantage on this already?
Advantage? Why would I have advantage?
I don't know. It's your character. I'm asking you if you do.
I shouldn't.
Okay, here, take some advantage.
Would you like to?
Thank you. About 27.
It comes free and Morgana lifts it up easily.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. 27. You lift it up, Morgana's able to take it out and take it wherever you all want. This thing is very heavy.
Alright, let's load it up into the road row, like get these corpses in there and all this. Saddle up and
I think you could build a plane called the Enola Gay.
Project
How would I
Fat Man.
why would I build a plane and name it Happy? Like naming your sword Justice.
Damn.
By the way, speaking of swords, the thing on the end of yours, what are you doing with him?
That's what he's contemplating right now, because he was dragging this thing in here to have it log in and disable the shit for us, but Silver already took care of that.
You see, like, your shadowy string still holding it at bay.
Morgana will motion with her head. Cam wanted one alive a moment ago. Can give it to him.
Yeah?
It refused resurrection.
Me.
Interesting.
We do not know his purpose, but
Carried waves
he
out of the car.
wasted a
Don't mind
diamond.
Well, yeah, let's see what he wants with it. I can.
me.
I imagine he sees you napping, walks up close to you, and just then yells at you still.
Hold on, we gotta time it. Right when he yells, Karen Morgana drops the thing in the trunk.
Ah! Where? Oh, we under attack. We're still along it.
Roll wisdom save for PTSD, Karen.
Ah! I just have a look. If running Hail Mary up that spire didn't give you a heart attack, nothing.
As it's dropping.
Hold on, real quick. Does the electrite power the entire tent?
Yes.
Okay. Before we take it out, I do have one more idea. But kind of depends on what Karen wants to do with this thing. So Zankiria would have him keep it connected just for now.
What's up? Is it time to go?
Morgana said you wanted one of these things alive.
Oh. I got the answer I wanted. Don't mind me. Do whatever you want. I'll lay back in the car.
All right. Hey, Silver, I got an idea.
What?
We can send them messages, right?
I believe so.
Obviously, something happened here, yes?
Yeah.
What if we leave this one alive, and I tinker with its memories? Make it think that the electrite went critical and blew this whole area up and killed everybody but it.
I mean, fair. What is the electrite?
Can Valkyrie identify what kind of electrite that is?
Gloom.
Gloom.
We found the big thick goth.
Give him a small case of depression.
Okay, easy enough for me.
I could
No,
also use
here's
the
how you-
maelstrom to make the damage run.
Here's how you figured out. Karen walks by, sniffs it. Depression. Walks away. Lays back. Yeah,
Smells like Karen's.
I know this. I know the smell.
Bad girl.
Uh-oh.
Penny peed.
Puppy moments.
Or annihilated something.
She got to hold my work pants.
Again?
Oh,
Huh?
Put those away, dude.
Did you adopt Bill's younger brother?
Bad girl.
But father, it smells like work pants.
She probably just hates him because every time I put him on, I leave her. So she wants to destroy him.
Clever girl.
She is fairly clever. Anyway,
Should be making bombs in no time.
But yeah, so the idea I had, send him a message telling him that something's wrong with the pylon. Or tell him that something's wrong with the electrite, and then we just destroy this whole area and leave this chump with false memory lying somewhere that all of his friends died in an explosion. He barely survived, and they won't know we were here.
If we're gonna take a long rest, I can use the maelstrom to make the blast zone decently large.
sounds fair. That would still have people come around here investigating wherever the nearest.
to be fair, the fireballs and
Next-
cones
I
of
mean-
coals they dropped weren't silent. Neither were there screams of agony or. If there were people who could hear you, another explosion isn't really gonna alert them if the other ones didn't.
Yeah, just an idea. What do you guys think?
I dig it.
Sounds good to me.
I'm good.
Me.
Okay.
It's a good way to
Yeah.
good way to get them off our trail. Yeah. I mean, in case someone did investigate, even though it was called off as a false alarm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if,
Krakatoa.
even if it was called off as a false alarm, the next time they try to contact these guys, they're gonna know something's up.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I need a wisdom save from Mr.
Sure.
EREP. Yeah, you want to call him
Urea agent.
no EERP. That's what I want to keep calling him.
Oh.
FRE. That spells free.
He rolled a 23.
Yeah, that's actually a save. All right, I do it again.
Run it back.
Rewind.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
A natural one.
You pull faint with your brain.
Just a bit.
All right,
Impressive
so
doubles down.
I modify up to the last 10 minutes of his memory. So before he went unconscious, 10 minutes before that,
Mhm.
I describe him meeting a group of individuals who look similar to the
The stunt doubles.
weirdos.
Mhm. The
It's-
oddballs.
Liv gets it.
You guys ever
Yep.
seen the One Piece episodes where the not One Piece?
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Happy to
So-
say I've never seen a single episode of One Piece.
Zankiri basically describes those versions of us. Describes one of the other guys sending the messages,
Mhm.
and then something going wrong with the electrite, and him like walking out the door, and then it just goes black.
Cool. You finish casting the spell and pull him off your sword and kind of drop him in the dirt, staging the scene for him.
Zunkir will pull him off his sword. He'll grab one of the pieces of the tent, break it off, and then just stab that through the guy's stab wound.
Nice.
God.
He'll stabilize him to make sure he survives, but he's got to explain the stab wound.
Yeah. It's weird that the stab gnomes came through while I was unconscious.
I was about to say, like, hey, maybe Karen could, like, heal up that specific wound, and then you gave a much better option. Stab him again.
You have much to learn yet, young grasshopper.
Is there anything else you do to prepare the scene, or?
No, then just take the electrite and blow the place up.
The place inside still looks... It doesn't look blown up on inside the tent.
I'm about to fix that.
Okay, that's the big plot hole here.
I don't want Zunkiri to have to use all of his currently undescribed explosives, so I can just use Raven Maelstrom. Morgana will just go in there, give a thumbs up, and unleash it, and just shred that thing up.
The rounds go by, and you'll see the kickback on the tent as it starts to crumple. Morgana, you step out as the extra dimensional space falls in on itself, and there's just shattered debris. So, all set. So, now where are y'all off to?
Great. First up, we might want to disguise ourselves.
Teamy.
And Dario, what do you make everyone look like?
I'm going to ask everyone what they think I should make them look like.
What do you
Should
guys
I just
think?
make us
Should
look like these
we-
agents, or should
I was
make us
thinking
look
of
like...
that. But if we run into our side, we'd probably get attacked on the
We
spot.
technically don't have a side at this time. I mean, yes, we're against Freywitch, but we're definitely not with Moonwatch.
It might be questionable to disguise ourselves as area grunts, because if we run into
will
someone
get
who's
attacked.
more authority in area and they start commanding us, and we're not going to really know what to do by that.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing off your station?
I'm
That
going
and
for a
we
walk.
could just
What's your
get
fucking badge
attacked
number?
by the other force. So I
Oh,
think
look,
we
look.
should probably do something more civilian.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Civilian might not be the best, considering we're riding on two Hellmobiles. We might just want to look like different kinds of adventurers, like make ourselves vastly different in details, but
I have a
still
suggestion.
The normals.
All right. Let's hear it, Sankiri.
We're looking for Katira's friend, right?
Yes.
Yep.
From the monastery.
Yep.
Why not just disguise ourselves as people from that monastery?
That is
Great
true.
idea.
And then Katir can stay her regular self, so that because she's not one of the
We're
more
just
widely known
copying
ones.
sort of what Katira looks like because
I-
we don't.
Still more or less look like that.
Give Katira a blonde dye job, nose ring.
No. No.
All right. So.
Oh, you would need to
Seeming
do a
will
little
turn
bit-
us all into a version of Shatter Kai. My shield guardian's just gonna turn into a Goliath.
Oh hell yeah.
Think Grog. And yeah.
You all.
Actually, hold on. I have a question, Connor.
Yes.
I don't know if this has been answered before. Are constructs affected by Dolniter's weird fog?
Looks at Morgana.
No. Not if they don't have a soul.
Interesting.
So if Dilneater wanted to, they could pay me to make a fuckload of these things and just win the war.
there's some
I mean, the
Fae
more
that would
intelligent
sense-
Astray would just like eviscerate these things. But yes, constructs are very useful stuff.
Noted.
Anyway,
All right,
Uh,
so we all look like a random astray. Not astray.
random, just
Shadow.
random
whoa,
shadow.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, I mistyped.
Bird up.
Everybody's just in a fursuit.
Ugh.
Get Minecraft up.
Karen is unchanged.
You're
Okay.
all cool.
You all look like Shadar Kai. Specifically, you like mimic Katira's like monastic robes, like the design you know of that she wore when you first met.
Yes.
I just look like a Rogadin from Limsa Lominsa.
You all
Karen's
have a series of ostentatious piercings and tattoos, undercuts.
I don't like this. Something feels wrong. Wow,
Well,
there's so many piercings on my chest.
you realize you can you feel those? You shouldn't be able to feel those.
It's like a it's like a
You do
phantom limb.
realize it's all illusionary, right?
It's like a phantom limb on my nipples.
I never gave you illusory piercing nipples.
It's like a phantom pain.
I'm more curious as to why you were that detailed with it, Daria.
I'm
She,
impressed.
she
This
was
is
reading the
very
smut, reading the smut books back at the fort.
How do you do my nipples?
I read a lot.
Ah! How did that writer know what my nipples?
Anyway, all right,
Hold on.
let's keep moving on. See if we can find Meredith.
Mm-hmm. If you had the chance
over
to
it.
change your fate,
Looks over
Legit.
at- Looks over at Katira.
No,
Mildred.
no,
You got the McChaster.
no. Somehow you've gotten farther away.
Damn.
Is it?
We were
Okay,
looking
oh
for a
my-
member of our order that is currently working with this army.
I believe I've been conscripted.
All right, we roll on out.
Yep.
those of you in the road roller, it does occasionally kick on one side from the cone of cold damage. You'll be riding the.
Anyone have mending?
I do. I'm not driving. I'll try and repair as much as I can with mending and stuff.
You minimize
While
the
we're on the
A
jostling.
la Mad Max.
Yeah.
You minimize the jolting. Give me a perception check, Morgana. Are you taking the lead again, or is the road roller going out front this time?
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Give me a perception check. And
Aye,
Daryl, you can-
Captain.
And Daryl, you can also make this, unless you're too busy staring at a couple mountains. Possibly the valley between.
Massaging them.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Shite.
Nice. 2.
As fated! As fated!
You can see them if you turn your head sideways.
Karen, give me a perception check as you're riding the road roller. Something really funny might happen.
19.
Amazing. So you all are driving by, and Karen, you kind of glance out the window as you're getting a little road sick, and you see that you all drive past a camp, and you spot Mevan. And you all just go straight
What the
past.
Wait, wait, wait,
it.
wait, wait.
Morgana's just still going.
I'm tapping. Wait, hang on. Yeah, isn't that the bitch back there?
Katira, you turn your head and you see her. Who's gonna message Morgana and let her know that she missed it? Does anybody on the car have message?
No, I'll have to use sending. I'll sending Morgana. You missed. Turn around.
Well, grab Andariel in the back of the head gently, pit maneuver. Just fucking turn that around without giving her any other warning other than about a second after she says it.
You do like a really sick ass fishtail turn around and you go up on your back wheel and come back down.
All right, reverse. They're coming back. I'm not sure she knows how to swerve out of the way. I don't think she's turned once.
So the road roller makes it up to camp first. You kind of pull off. You see like a.
They see me rolling.
You see what looks like a repurposed stable with a couple mounts on it. And then as you kind of start to step out of the car, you start to see some of the artillery pieces. Mortars and trebuchets. Advanced. What is the name? Oh God, I can't remember. What? Okay, this is gonna be a very odd description. What was the thing they described in Breaking Bad that they made napalm to burn through?
Thermite?
They're thermite to burn through. The German big gun.
The Gustav cannon?
That.
Is it?
That's what I was looking for.
One
I
on
think
the train?
Yes.
The thing
Gustav
that
cannon.
burns off half of Gustavo's
Gustav.
face?
Yeah, the Gustav
It's
cannon,
the
right?
Gustav cannon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things.
Spoiler.
All cannon on a train.
You see, like,
It shot Volkswagens.
yes. You see things akin to the Gustav cannon
No,
sitting.
what it did was break down.
Yes. It shot Volkswagens when it worked.
You see that kind of heavy artillery with arcane barrels sitting, waiting to fire the array into the no man's land.
Something really funny right now.
You all
I'm
pull
taking
off.
that motherfucker.
An attendant comes out. Hello, I don't think we were expecting new recruits. This clock's here, all shit archive. Are you all also coming from Ferris?
Yes, I'm here to speak with my comrade.
I will go fetch your flips in his clipboard to some old sheets. Mivon.
Almost.
I will be right back. And you all over here. Hey, Mivon, there's a group of Shadar Kai, some fellow monastic people who've come over. I was hoping you could give them an orientation. I can do this. Mivon walks out, clocks you
I'd like
out.
to think that the Mavon can clock us all and immediately know that's the only one that's from us.
Body language, yes.
He recognizes me!
I was gonna ask, how much did you change Katira's look? Does she look like an entirely different Shadar Kai, or does she just look like Katira?
She looks like a different Shadar Kai monk.
Oh.
Katira.
She changed to everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an insight for Mivon then, to try and see if she recognizes Katira.
Hey, look here, Miven. Get over here.
She walks up. Hello. I was not aware there were so many new recruits from Ferris. Did you follow after me, or was this an independent adventure?
I'm here to speak with you, Mivon.
Her eyes narrow. Have we met?
We still
Very much so. And I'll just show her a token that would basically identify myself.
You produce your emotional stone then.
Yeah.
She looks down at it. Looks up with the best poker face you've seen. Ah. Please, allow us to step over here. And she goes
That
over by
would be
your car.
appreciated. I just kind of think to myself, damn, that must have been really useful before I even knew how to appreciate it.
As you all are over by your cars, she looks at you. You are Katira, no?
I am. And these are my friends that helped us before. It's less conspicuous this way.
She stares at your giant hell vehicles. If you say so.
Eh, the hell vehicles are not necessarily going to identify us as who we are.
As
How
you
we
say
look
so.
is definitely going to identify us as who we are.
You said you
She's getting a
speak
taste
wish
of her
to
own
speak to
medicine.
me.
Yes,
Speak.
I know the identity of who betrayed the order.
Oh?
Sindel the Exalted.
I
They are now
appreciate the
chosen.
update. She's just staring back at you after saying, "Oh, thank you for the update." To normal people, that sounds like the end of the conversation. You know, she's just saying, "Oh, okay." She has no emotional reaction to what your news is.
Right. Because she's still, I remember she was undecided. She was like, I might try to get emotions back. Don't know yet. Still thinking about it.
Treachery wouldn't even really bother them that much.
Well, I mean, it's treachery against our order.
Emotionless, moral, binding. They have no feelings towards it. It's a pure lawful entity of this is law.
Yeah.
You've gone against it. That is wrong.
Yeah.
I have no feelings
it's
about it,
more of
but
the morals of it. We would ask you to help us in bringing her down.
I am unsure what aid I could offer, as I am no longer given the boon of the matron, and I am uncertain why I am of such importance to you all for this mission.
Because you're one of the only people outside of the service that understands the damage this will cause.
She pauses. I am no longer duty-bound by the matron's order to help. Can you incentivize my interest? You clock very easily. As you were just describing, it is the moral wrongness. She's no longer bound to care about the astray, and she doesn't have the emotions to comprehend, like, empathy and losing people.
It was easy for Sindel to betray the order. It will be easier for Sindel to take this fight wherever the mystic chooses. Nowhere is safe.
I suppose that makes her a threat to my relief of duty. Thus, I am bound to respond. I will aid.
I appreciate it.
Your appreciation is noted. And she stares unblinking back at you.
Yeah.
Moron.
Well, I see what decision you decided to not make yet, and I understand. It's not a decision to be made lightly.
She will reach into her pocket and pull out a colorful, little six-sided flower-like token. You refer to the emotional reabsorption, correct?
I do.
I have not chosen to undertake it yet. She tucks it back in her pocket.
Understandable.
I wish to find a place outside of the matron's order before attempting to relearn said emotions. I find safety and survival must come first, and after I have set out the logical means of which I'll provide for myself, then I will examine emotional growth.
Smart.
Very. It is only logical.
Yep, it sure is. Well, I can also assist in this.
Oh?
We have resources. We have a home.
Yes, you said you had a home near Moonwatch, correct?
Yes.
I do have questions on how you allow yourselves as part of such a nation, given our history. It's very curious.
It's very circumstantial.
Can you explain in terms I would understand, coming from the backgrounds we share, how you live in the empire of a mad mage whose powers seem to be very destructive and
Hey.
hard to control?
I can control myself just fine.
I
Not
refer
you.
I refer to the governess mage. She
Oh.
does not clock which one you are through the seeming.
The first answer is because we live in it. And we had lived in it before her rise to power. Archaeomantically, at least. The second is because she is well acquainted with our skills and our abilities. We are not entirely without bargaining chips against her. It is, I believe, a stalemate is the best word for it.
Would a stalemate not imply that the warfront was not closing in on Moonwatch?
Oh, a stalemate between us and her, I meant.
Ah. I understand your context now.
Yeah, so we could easily leave the territory if we wished.
As you have now, I assume.
Yes.
We
But
could
we
take
also
our
have-
castle with us as well.
Yes.
Interesting. How do you move such a castle so easily?
She will give magic fingers and go, magic.
How, though?
I can hear you smirking, Connor.
I'm actually like trying to lock my face down to stay in the like flat tone.
It's called
Magic.
Explain the glyphs to me.
Are you a mage?
No.
You will not understand.
Try me.
No. I don't like explaining myself to people who will not understand no matter what I do.
Then you are not good
I
at
am not a
explaining.
teacher. I never said I was. If you would have listened, you would have just heard that I am not a teacher, nor do I want to become one.
I listened. I heard every word you said.
Why are you asking?
I am curious. It is unusual to move
For the
castles
love
so
of
easily.
God, roll better than a fucking 10. Why does she want to know?
She seems genuinely well. With having no facial tells, with a 16, you gather she says she's curious, and you don't gather any reason that she.
He is being very pointed, Connor. Could I make a roll in there?
You are welcome to. You. There is nothing she seems to have against. Well, I'll let Cameron give his insight, and I might give a little more for that. But yeah,
Ah, never mind.
it doesn't. You don't
Wait, hang
sound.
on.
You don't hear hostility from her. You don't seem like she's
I'm pretty much fishing
accusing you.
if she's trying to be a professional spy.
No, she genuinely seems to be. When you all first met Katira, she would often question why you all did things, and it seems to be the same sort of behavior. You move a castle?
So
How do you do
what
that?
is she-
Okay, as
She
long
is-
as that's
she's-
not real, I don't
She's
care.
more or less new to the world and is just taking in and trying to learn about what the world's like. Oh, you move your castle?
Okay.
How does that happen?
Whereas I still think it's dumb to tell her.
Fair reminder that on Katira's page on the World Anvil, it's Katira, I do not have a last name, because it was like, what's your last name? I don't have a last name. Well, we have to put something down. I do not have a last name. So
Okay,
they were
we're
like,
just gonna.
we're just gonna write it.
So she asked about the glyphs. I'm going to use illusionary script just to fucking make the glyphs in the air and ta-da, the glyphs.
Ah, interesting.
Do they make any sense to you?
No,
No.
So this was utterly pointless.
incorrect.
And they dissipate.
The point was, I asked.
Looks at Katira, looks at her, looks at Katira and goes, "You were nowhere near this annoying."
I think that is one of the nicest things you've ever said to me. And I'm going to take it.
I fail to
all of us
understand
was trying to get
what
into your
has.
fucking molecule.
I fail to understand what has made my interaction annoying to you. Can you explain?
Andariel is annoyed by a great many things.
Ah, she is. She looks at a. You see, she pulls out a little card with a color wheel with some words written on it. Very far in the disgust emotional wedge.
I mean,
More in anger.
Interesting. She takes out a little notepad and starts making a note.
not many people like being questioned too much.
Really? Then how are any people to learn things if you are not allowed to question?
You
I
were
said
allowed to
too
question,
much.
just not in the manner that you do it.
I fail to understand. Have I not given simple questions?
Would you like to go back to Dilneater?
Of course not. I escaped Dilnita
And
it
shut
was a
up.
hell.
You know, it's actually probably a benefit that she is physically incapable of feeling irritated at you.
Yeah.
She
One would
does
think
stop
you wouldn't
talking.
back-
When you say then shut up,
Oh.
she just stopped talking.
One would think you wouldn't backtalk a monk who can punch your neck off.
Anyway,
Oh no!
so
Like,
why
I'm just going to stop talking.
why are you here?
She stares at you and then stares back at Andariel, who told her, if you
You
don't want to
may
go back to
answer any other questions, just simply stop asking me questions.
Understood. I just imagine Andariel's just grumbling and the little, like, Charlie Brown scribbles above her head.
Kara just like taps on Morgana. Go save them from your wife.
All 5'3" of her anger.
It's more compressed, more concentrated.
Yes.
Exactly.
You trust me, speaking directly from Stein. It just means you're closer to hell.
Oh,
Tiefling moment.
5'3", 105 pounds of just pure anger.
Making the barbarian look like the calm one. Nice. So, Mivan will turn to you, Zunkiri. What was your question again? I got caught up in...
Why are you here fighting for Freywick?
When I came out of the portal, I was examining my surroundings and saw their front. I had worked as a soldier for a great many years. They explained to me the reasons that Moonwatch was untrustworthy, and given my history with my former homeworld's history with mad mages, I thought this might be a great opportunity to explore the world. I have learned so many new things here on the front.
What, nothing?
She popped out and was like, they were like, hey, she was a soldier, she saw a war going on. They explained, yeah,
Oh.
we're fighting against, huh?
Hold on, did that not come through?
no.
No.
Oh.
A text
Like
thing?
No, Zonkiri looked at her and said, Soldier, I thought you were hermits.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice.
No, of course not. We are soldiers. We fought
Some
in
of us,
an
the point
everlasting
of our
war.
leaving was about rediscovering our emotions.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So yeah, she explains. She popped out. There was a war going on. They said we're fighting against these evil mages. And she's like, oh, that sounds pretty similar to something I already do. Fuck it. Let's do this for a while.
You have a commander?
Points. He's in that tent there.
Okay. I'd ask if you wanted to switch sides, but really, we're not particularly on anyone's side right now.
Interesting.
Mercenaries.
As I said, it's a bit of a stalemate.
I have yet to hear why you need me. Besides my familiarity with said astray energy. Or is that the extent of my usefulness and tether to your quest?
I also just figured Katira could come catch up with you, figure out what it is the two of you wanted to do about the traitor situation, and then while we're here, just get a look at the front line, see what's going on. We've been off-world for a long time, as far as this war is concerned.
She turns to Katira. I have been acting as a soldier in the army of Freywick. I have notes if you would like to compare them.
Yes, that would be very helpful.
You pull out what is essentially a diary observing social interactions.
I will pull out a diary from early in the campaign of observing what is essentially social interactions.
Notes.
And the first page I turn to, I'll say, I want you to copy these down exactly. You won't understand them yet, but the people around you will appreciate them. Or they will pretend that they don't, but they really will a little bit. And someday, you might also appreciate them.
Are they the manual social cues rule set that you made?
No, I am making her copy down my awful jokes.
No,
you monster!
This will help with my bonding and information to be less irritating, as the short one was implying. I appreciate this, Katira.
Infinitely irritating.
Of course.
Am I a fucking short one? Looking up at Andariel. I mean, at Morgana.
Nobody's looking up at Andariel. Unless they're an ant.
Well,
wow.
Morgana Duo, I'll call her for now. I'll look down at you. As you are the shortest one present, it makes... And then you'll just see the mouth just close.
Cardiaki has locked down the servo.
And then you'll just go back to, rubbing your shoulder.
Man, I wish I had a split personality that told me when to shut up when talking to...
Yeah, you just also have to have one that's okay with Never mind. So, Mivan is over there comparing notes with Katira.
Yep.
Katira, this is almost like seeing somebody else's baby photos. Like, you're reading through her stuff and you're like, aww.
Remember that? Wow.
What are the rest of you all doing?
Contemplating using Banish.
Just grabbing the popcorn, watching the sparks fly.
I was going to take a look around camp, see what kind of stuff they got. Maybe see if I could talk to the commander and get a better look at that.
Yep.
Those big cannons.
Aaron has decided to sit in the car nearby and just scroll notes while looking at the mask.
Morgana does not realize that Andariel is contemplating Banish and does not start holding her hands.
I love that Andariel's irrationally angry at this person just asking, why? 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 Why?
Why?
Because I said so.
You want to
Banish.
know one of my biggest pet peeves in real life, and you can
What?
ask my ex-wife about this?
Why?
Children.
Why?
Being
Interesting.
asked repeated questions.
Why?
Ah. Oh no.
I do not like playing 20 questions. It pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take you to get to a session of Onkinator?
He gets to the third question. He's like, "Fuck this game." Puts it down.
I don't even know what Onkinator is.
Good for you. Probably for the best.
For me, the biggest thing is, it is questions that are all revolving around one thing that I've already answered, but because they didn't like the answer, they think asking the question in a different way will get them a different answer.
So can I get my money back? No, we can't refund that item. So can I get store credit? No, like I said, like we can't take this item back. Well, I need something because like I brought the item back. Yes, but it's open and used, ma'am. But yeah, but I brought it back, so like I should get some sort of ma'am. Yeah.
It's still a condom.
Yes.
Wow.
That will drive me up the wall so fucking quickly. It has caused quite a few arguments between Alyssa and I.
Anyway, Zonkiri, as you're walking around the camp, listening in, you see folks with some strong firepower. Give me an investigation check because you're looking around. Nice. Penny, what are you eating?
The pants.
All good. She was just crunching something crinkly from her toy. It sounded like she was chewing something and was like about to eat it.
You get those work pants, baby.
You find a you find something interesting. Hang on, I had a burp. As you're walking through camp, you come across a station where people are getting the same tattoo. And glancing at it, you easily identify it as Archaeomancy. At least it looks like it. I mean, it uses the same sort of glyphs. As you look up, it looks like House of Chaos Archaeomancy. Give me an Arcana check to examine the specifics. This seems like the equivalent of like an anti-magic kind of sigil. You know that like just tattooing it on them is not going to do anything, you know. But they'd still have to like have the spark of chaos and burn a magic item. But it's set up there that somebody could use these tattoos of them and just kind of create a little Archaeomancy EMP. And you start looking at some of the other designs, and as you're piecing them together, if you put these together, you could potentially inlay this anti-magic sigil on somebody and break their Archaeomancy, or their ability to use it. Like a brand on them that would remove their ability to use a certain school until it's removed.
And is that what's happening to these people?
No, they are just kind of getting it to. It's become a little bit of a like a rallying tattoo. Like
So these are basically like these are the symbols that they would burn into their. Why would you wear the symbol of you would burn into your enemy?
Well,
Because it makes us look badass. It
Also,
makes you
if
look
somebody-
Head.
badass.
you know, they say that it makes you more resistant to Archaeomancy attacks. It is also leaking the information of what this anti-Archaeomancy stuff is to anybody who sees it. And you know the governance is specifically nothing like this has ever come across your radar before. But random grunts are getting it tattooed over here. And you're able to pick out that she's put through great effort to make sure the information that this kind of spell exists does not get out.
Probably got some kind of just either. This thing probably either can't be seen through archaeomancy because it's blocking it, so the governess's scrying's not working on it, so she can't see it, and it might just delete itself when the person dies. That would explain how she's not gotten word of this.
More specifically, you don't think she doesn't have word of it. You think she's trying to keep the knowledge that this exists away from the people she's trying to pitch archaeomancy to.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Rage.
Oh. Man, Connor,
Yeah.
why you go and do this?
Why I do what?
You give me a godling I can sacrifice for an extremely powerful chaos archaeomancy. You hand me the recipe for destroying someone's archaeomancy, and then you ask me not to do it to the governess.
You could try it on her.
The only restraints that work on Fergus are the ones you talk him into giving himself.
Keyword try. She's a different breed. Anybody else, you could absolutely destroy their ability to use archaeomancy forever with that godling.
She is like a pillar of it, so...
Yeah, you can't really erase that. It would have an effect. I won't say how, but she wouldn't lose archaeomancy, but she would be pretty strongly disabled.
Remember the time we did that dragon fight and we just decided to not do that? Win. I remember.
Interesting.
Uh,
So some,
With the 26
some of them
Arcana,
are using.
I'd say since you know a lot about what she's done, and you know that she's like a fundamental point for archaeomancy to exist.
Yeah.
It would essentially just like destroy her body, and she would have to like reform over an extended period of time.
Like a lich.
Yes. Feeding off people
Okay.
using stone archaeomancy, rebuilding herself.
Ugh.
Okay.
Could I supplant that? Make people using stone archaeomancy feed me instead?
Only if you took her position as the Archon.
And that would require you finding someone to also take her sister's place, I think.
Yeah. Somebody who thinks similar to you, and and also you'd have to know the ritual she did, and you'd also have to stop. You'd also have to depose her. It's a long process.
It's the whole thing.
But you could do it to another house, like Shadow, that doesn't have an Archon yet.
But you still need someone.
You'd still need the materials and the ritual. You just wouldn't have to depose anybody.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And thinking back to that little auxiliary disjunction cannon, the eye that was above you, you see similar those like iris glyphs that you saw. You see a lot of similar ones here. And it seems that they're just mass projecting this effect and blasting archaeomancy through these cannons to disjunct it. And that is how they have been winning the war. Is that when the bullshit magic people get overconfident, they step forward, suddenly it stops working, and they get lit up by high-power technology.
Okay.
So
You gotta figure that shit out by now.
Speaking of that, you'd be very surprised.
Mm,
Or is chaos.
war, in fact, changes.
A plan never. What is it? A plan
Never survives contact.
with the enemy. Yeah, there. A plan never survives contact with the enemy.
And any plan with 4 or more steps isn't a plan, it's wishful thinking.
That's
Yep.
the secret. I don't plan. Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
And Zonkiri is going to go take a look at the Gustavs.
There's some firepower. This could probably blow a hole in the side of the Asmodean if they got a good shot. And knowing how strong your all stuff is, it gives you a moment to go, it's not bad.
Who's bankrolling this?
Good question.
Could we slap a few of these on the underside of the
These
Fort
are too big.
Nix and
For Fort Nix maybe, but getting them counterbalanced would be work. You also see Zunkiri, the logo on the side of this artillery array, EREA, the same science division.
Can I get that typed out? The name of it?
Yeah. The Eden Research and... Let me get it. Okay. The Eden Research and Experimentation Association. Copy. Paste.
Eden. You're saying Eden.
Yes.
I was not hearing Eden.
What were you hearing?
Ian.
Ian.
Ian Research.
Yeah, who's this guy?
Ryan was
Ian?
confusing me. So
Who's
fucking
Who's bankrolling this Ian in the foreground?
Little do they know. Woo!
Damn, I can't believe Smosh is back.
Is there anything else you wanted to look at, Zonkari?
Are there more of those? I keep wanting to call them urea.
Yeah. Aim for area.
I'm just gonna keep calling them. I'm just gonna start calling them Eden people.
Okay.
Are any of those Eden researchers walking around?
You see, they have a much larger. They have a permanent building here. It looks like a instant fortress that has been dropped, that they are working out of.
Okay.
Banners with their branding, and you see some like artillery poking out of the windows as well.
Right.
So you kind of have like the camp, and then you have little hotspots of Araya's influence: the artillery, their tower, the tattoo gun. It's very clear that they have their hand deep within Freywick.
And they're, as far as we know, they have something to do with the outer rings.
Yes. With your history checks, you all know that it was ringing some bells that you think that they're part of like the Outer Ring Society, that like the old world, quote unquote. They seems like something from there. If you were in like colonial America, it would be something that strikes you of this feels European.
Feels almost ageist to me.
You see similarities. Although I mean, what you know about Aegis is that it started from that outer ring. They sent people in to do research, and they went under. This seems like a successful Aegis, like what you just wanted to be.
Yeah.
Aegis versus the cooler Aegis.
Basically.
Interesting.
And I'm dropping a picture in the Excordian chat.
Jesus.
That's an example of their artillery arrays, and there's like 3 of those lined up next to each other.
Me, a boomer back when Angels of Avarice were still going.
Back in May Day, we fought with long swords. Oh, yeah, I can move you off that.
Oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
That explains it.
What explains it?
Trying to figure out what the hell these Eden folks, why they're here on a quote-unquote backwaters system, throwing so much money and tech and shit into what is ultimately a regional conflict on one planet.
Yep.
Uh,
Funny shit.
And it's clicking that if they're from the old worlds, quote unquote, the outer realms, those are the ones that were there before the collapse, before Archaeomancy got nuked.
a long time
Meaning,
ago. Yeah.
yeah. Meaning they probably know the dangers of Archaeomancy now more than the new rings would. Probably have, I don't want to say legends, but they were probably much more affected by the god's decree of no Archaeomancy. They're not here to help Freywick win the war. They're here to destroy Archaeomancy.
Possible.
Either that, or they're here to try to take it over because they know how powerful it is. Not that I think Freywick would be okay with that if its commander knew that was why they were here. Possibly they told him one story and it's doing the other, but I don't think they actually give a shit about the war on Leoteth. I think they're just here after the Archaeomancy one way or another.
A solid theory that you'll have to examine further to figure out.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything else? If not, I feel like that could be a great place to leave off.
No.
All right. I think that's where we're going to call it then. I mean, it's a pretty natural ending point. I will see you all next week.
Alrighty.
Okay.